old to forgive me. I'm not a drug dealer, but you can get with me. He don't get no green, but he green. Full of envy, I pray for the Lord, keep them demons from near me. You hear me? 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 You with me? You with me? You hear me? Lil' mama faithful, she look by my cheetah print. I let them type of stripes, I throw them cheetah prints. Pay for the movie and stay for the show. If you got a roll, shit, I'm trying to see it then. I'm on my back, get it straight off the duffel. Get off your ass, get it straight off the muscle. If you ain't family, then no, I can't trust you. This is a marathon, you better hustle. No, long way, no pee-wee. Good gas, straight off the boat, no seaweed. Good gas, what do we smoke that kiwi? Just cause I give you a quart, ain't no free beer. Got about 100 in the bag, you see me. Shawty wanna touch, she see it, it's 3D. Shawty wanna fuck in the shower on me. Shawty gon' clean the whole crib like a swella. Singing with song, baby, one time la mela. Oh, that's your hoe, I don't know what to tell her. Shawty said she wanna fuck at Mochella. I kill your dog, now I'm cruel as Cruella.
You in the verse, that's 500 or better.
Hey. Don't ask about a lady, nigga, I was on the road. Don't ask about a hoe, I was on the road. You hear me? 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 You with me? You with me? You hear me?
Nation for the nation. Ooh. Follow this person on Instagram. That's whose music that was. You mad? I know y'all mad, and I won't make y'all mad today. First of all, let's talk about This Is Burning Miles on the best day that it can be, the Lord's Day. The day of Sunday. I mean, is Sunday the most boring day for it to be a drive shift? Can you tell me that? It's the most boring day for it to be a drive shift. I said, I gotta look out for my people, man. I'm gonna come up here and holler at you, man. Yeah. So I said, screw it. In my inbox on Patreon, we have says, so I do not want to be said, but I want you to talk about this. The mother of thy child says, I am a deadbeat father because I'm OTR. No matter how much I pay her, it doesn't matter. No matter how much I pay her, it doesn't matter. When I come to try to see him, she doesn't let me. She causes problems and fights every time I come back into town. Is she right? So if you a trucker, you a bad daddy. That's basically what she telling me. And I believe her exact words were, everybody knows that all truckers are bad fathers. First of all, this is for us to burn miles today. This is not on Patreon. This is pure a conversation I wanted to have because he hit me with it. It hit me somewhere in my soul. I said, I'm going to talk about it today. I'm going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. It may be some pissed off baby mamas in here. But unlike most dudes, I do not live in fear of said baby mama. I don't. I live my life. Is what it is. One thing that I hate about this is because I don't like the fact that these women can try to instruct a young man on what is a good father and what is a man. That pisses me off. It does. It makes me angry. Because it's like, you're a girl. Be a girl. It wipes history away from the country. For the past 100 and something years, Long Range Traveler has been raising families. Watching a documentary last night, one of the biggest sector of labor in the country is transportation jobs. That's the biggest sector, which means not only most of the fathers. One of the highest number of fathers are truckers. They raise kids in the 40s. They raise kids in the 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020. And, they did. Their kids were in better neighborhoods than the ones whose dads wasn't. Had better school opportunities. And then in your moment of rage, you say that to the father of your kid. That, I just think that's disgusting. I think it's just disgusting. I think it's nasty. I think it's just a mean thing. It's just, and that's a big one, Mario. So by that same logic, military dads are deadbeats as well. But no one ever pushes that rhetoric. No one ever says that about military people who are gone longer. What is it about 24? Sometimes we gone for 24, 18, 6, 7, 9, 12 months. No one ever says that. That's how you know it's a crock of crap. It's not true. It's junk. It's junk. You're sacrificing. Listen, if you had the training and education to make that much money at home, you would. No, that's not the real question. See, this is what I'm saying right here. The real question should be, is trucking for men with no kids? No, why aren't you asking that question to the dudes who are in the military as well? So you saying that about the military people, the Navy people? Y'all just go straight to truckers. Straight to them. Boom. It's like when you say that, why are y'all saying that about the military people at the same time? And I'm in no way calling military people deadbeat dads. In no way. I'm saying is, why are they never in the conversation? Why does it just go straight to truckers? Truckers ain't crap. They had bad fathers. That's the question. No, you shouldn't have to go local. Men have been traveling to take care of their families since the beginning of time. In the days of old, men had to go and take their cattle to market. That took months. Months to do. It took months to do. Months. Took months to do. Where are the stories of deadbeat cattle ranchers? Exactly. Everybody wants to bash us. If you were to reach out to the guy that's gone for 30 days at a time and say, you don't see your kid, you're a deadbeat. But these guys can go for up to 20 something months at a time, 15 months at a time. No one says that. Well, yeah, they're protecting their country. Right. They're protecting their country with the supplies that we brought them. And we don't want them to be called deadbeat dads. Let's be clear. I just want to know why they're never brought up. Why are we always the thing that gets kicked? Up the roads are bad. Truck must have crashed. That's a good question. So are women truckers deadbeat moms? Or is it just the dads? No one talks about that either. Everybody knows truckers are deadbeat dads. And what about the moms who left their kids? See how quiet again? So the first thing you do, you go to the male trucker and say, you're a piece of crap. Even though we're paying higher child support than most people. And I'm going to be real. If you didn't have the baby mother being a nuisance most of the time, you would have a better relationship with the kid. I'm sorry, I just believe that. If you didn't have a quarterback in the way of you every time you're trying to talk to him, someone there messing with his phone every time you try to call him, every time you try to make plans, someone there making sure, oh, well, you got to make me happy for him to go see you. You got to make me happy to see him when you come into town. You got to make me, you always got to go through that crap. Half of the time, the dudes who stop trying is they're just tired of dealing with the drama. What can they do? Come on now. Come on now. You done paid your money. Thousands of dollars, $1,000+ a month you're paying out. She back home, her bills barely tip to $1,200. You paying 90%, if not all of her bills. And then when you get back, I can tell you not to see him. You gotta jump through hoops just to see him after you done paid all your money and everything. Why ain't that the discussion? It's just, nope, dude's the crap. And he's the one that sacrificed. He's the one that's going to have anything to leave you. Because usually the mom ain't got crap to leave. Let's just be real. She's struggling. How you struggling and truckers are giving you $1,000+ a month and they're still struggling? Come on, bro. But at the end of it all, we're the pieces of crap. Don't let this lady do this to you, bro. Don't let her do that to you. You come, bro. I've been there, bro. I understand how I feel, bro. You come to town, been a month, 2 months. You get there and it's a jump through hoops. He has a schedule. You can't just come into town anytime you want to. Okay. Well, what's the schedule? I'll let you know. Don't bug me about it. Oh my God, they put you through hell, bro. Oh my God, bro. To all the fathers out there that go through it, but they put you through hell being a trucker, man. Oh my God. Then you done paid them $1,000+. And then when they give you the kid after you done gave them $1,000, they look at you and say, you need to get all these things. His hair ain't cut. He needs a book bag. He needs shoes. Didn't I give you $1,000 this month? And you work? He needs that. He needs this. He needs that. Like, so what did you do with the money? But you can't talk about that. That's wrong. I thought the money I was giving you a month was take care of that. No, it's not. See, spending on themselves. Darling, if you're watching, bring my juice in here, please. I done ran out of smoke juice. That's better than a supplemental income. Someone giving you $500, $600, $700 a month. I did it for years. For years. $230, $250 a week. It's people who got rental properties that don't see that return. The clear one. Take that other one back out there. What is it? Child support, baby mama, car. No, exactly. And then after we work, now we got to work even harder. Now we got to stay out even further, longer. Because now we got this debilitating bill on top of us. Let's talk about where that goes in 18 years. Let's say you're just paying $600. Or the average everybody pays in the world. But if you're a trucker, you will be paying more than this. For the guys I tell to stop having a bunch of sex and y'all think I'm stupid. 600. So you paying $600 a month times 12 times, we'll call it 20 years. That's $144,000 you gave her. And I say to her because if I have to pick him up, when I pick him up and he don't have nothing he need, that means I gave it to you, not him. And you didn't spend it on him. You gave her, for nothing, $144,000. And we're wondering why, truckers are dying with no retirement. Yeah, why you ain't say your money? People quick to say that. And this guy's out here paying $250 a week, $1,000 a month. Let's go to $1,000 a month. $240,000 you done paid to her. Like I said, you paid it to her because when you pick your kid up, ain't nothing done. So she didn't spend it on him. So you lost $240,000, which could have went towards your retirement. It's gone because of that mistake you made. And then after you work extra hours and stay out longer and everything you do, ruining your freaking health, not taking vacations, as you watch her on Facebook and Instagram take vacations. Yeah. You out here working triple shifts, running illegal, all the stuff truckers do, getting fatter, going through health issues, possibly crashing. And while you in the mountain in snow, she going to Cabo. She going to Bermuda. On whose money? I don't know. You watch her every Friday at the club, holding a goblet of wine. Get money, I'm getting money. I'm a boss. But you gotta pay, ain't this a bitch? Sheesh. But you the deadbeat. And you thinking, who's at home with the kid? Who's at home with the kid while you being the boss at the club? My boy had to call the cops 3 times on his baby mama to see his kid and spend $3,000 on lawyers. And he's still gonna be a deadbeat at the end of it. You want around? Ain't this a bitch? My homeboy moved to follow his baby mama 4-5 times, and she moved every time he moved to be close to his kid. But we're the deadbeats. Your kid get to be 12, 13 years old. You got the money to pay for the ticket. All right, can he come out for this? Nope. Why not? I don't have to explain that to you. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, my God. That's the worst, bro. I don't have to explain myself to you. Why can't he come out and see me for spring break, Christmas, woo? You get a point, stop asking. You know what the answer gonna be? I only gotta explain myself to you. I have full custody. When they try to get full custody while you're OTR, go ahead, get a shot. He 13 years old, 14 years old. Why can't he just get on the plane and fly? I pick him up from the airport. Because you're a trucker. She gonna keep playing games. Eventually you're gonna move on. You're gonna get a new woman. You're gonna get a new woman. Oh my God, all the dudes who a chick is pregnant right now and they young sitting in that seat listening to this quiet, not texting. You're screwed, bro. Oh, you done messed up. Oh yeah, you done messed up. Welcome to the ride. And every move you take leads to you being a dick. Ain't nothing you can do. Nothing short of just getting back with her. Because once you start making that money, now they willing to take you back. Ain't this a bitch? Well, and they hit you with you wouldn't pay child support if you were living with us. Ain't that a bitch? Oh. So now you're blackmailing me. Wow. Welcome. Welcome. I'm trying to tell you, all that money is gone. And when you come back and you sit back and think, dang, well, my savings ain't as big as I wanted it to be. You'll look down at that $100,000 number in 10 years. Then you think my savings is okay, but it ain't. Man, it could be $100,000 stronger. You speak to her, she ain't got no savings, none. It's been a decade. You done gave this woman at least $50,000. She has nothing. Nothing. She blew it all. On what? On what? What did you spend it on? Why I got bills? Woman, everyone got bills. Stop. Honestly, stop. Everyone got bills. Everyone got bills. What that mean? What you spend it on? She don't know. I can track it, darling. I can track it. I'm gonna give you over 100 grand. Where's that? You needed 100,000. You got 100 extra thousand. 100. Do you understand? People out here work. You know, they don't get 100 extra grand from nowhere, and you blew it, all of it, and you're acting broke and begging for money after I done gave you 100. What the fudge? Then when I give you options to take weight off of you, all right, well, look, man, you had them for the first 10, 13 years. Look, send them out here with me, give you a break. And that's when you learn it's just the money. Ain't got nothing to do with the kid. It's just the money. Send them out here with me, give you a break. Oh, no, I'm not sending you my child. Ain't this a bitch? It's your child now. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Send him out here. You saying you need the help? Send him out here with me. And you go off and do what you need to do without that pain on there. Nope. All right, send him out to me for the summer. Nope. Christmas? Nope. Okay. You always say no. Then after you say no, you tell me I'm a deadbeat on top of you said no. You said no. You did. Then she turns around and tell you a deadbeat, bro? That's crazy. It's crazy. And you know how many truckers go through this, man? And that's the number one rule right there. That's the number one rule why dudes stop caring. Because you learn that they do it because you care. The best thing any of you dudes can do is go lease and get an LLC in this situation. That's the best thing you can do. Change your life. What can you do? You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. No matter what you do, you're bad, bro. Let me tell you something. It's nothing you can do. If you're screwed, you messed up. You messed up. When I said, one of the mistakes I regret in my life was having my child, I don't mean that I don't enjoy him. It's the way it was done. The way it was done, who it was done with. That's what was the mistake. I was young. I shouldn't have did it, bro. As an adult, I can say that right now. I was young, dumb, full of that booger sugar. I mean, the wind blow, I had an erection. Just let it see. 10 hut, didn't matter. I mean, I'd have lubed up a cantaloupe and screwed the Pope. You feel what I mean? I was whoever could have got it. It don't matter who was getting it. You come here and put that thing on the tail, I'm getting it to you. That's how I was doing. I was 19, 20, man. What butt cheeks, baby. I was in it. Ain't no consequences to this to me. Now I'm about to get a father some game. Hit the cash up. Show me some love. I'm about to give you some game. Some real game. Real game. Get yourself go lease. You better find a good lease. You better find a good lease, bro. ASAP. Well, I want to stay company. You do not have those options, buddy. You done messed that up. Well, I know a place where I can be W-2 and make 80. Ooh. You making 85 on a W-2 and you got child support on it? Oh my God, bro. You don't think she gonna redetermine that sucker every 2 years? Heavens. I'm giving you game right now. I'm about to save you a bunch of money. Go lease. I'm about to help you through the whole thing. Go lease. That's 60% of your problems right there. I just helped you with. I'm gonna give you another gym. Show me love in the cash app. I'm gonna give you another gym. I'm gonna give you another gym. Stop having sex with her. Ain't this a bitch? Yeah, don't have sex with her no more. I know it's like crazy, right? I ain't gonna say it, but Mez is 1099 with small company, can't touch you. Don't have sex with her no more. That right? Cause you still doing them. A lot of you. You still hitting every once in a while. So half of you still jealous of them. I said it. I know you is. Half of you still jealous of him, ain't you? Thanks, Darnell. Send me $25 to the He don't only want to send me something to the Cash App. I appreciate that, Darnell. You give great advice. Stop having sex with her. You wonder why she's so crazy. You keep going there dipping in her emotions, getting that sweet chunky Julia out of her. That make her crazy. That's why she act like that. Boy, it's so quiet in here. You can hear bitch nigga drop on. Y'all ain't even commented. That's how I know I hit a bunch of y'all right in the gut. Speaks right. Ooh, I hit a bunch of y'all right in that gut. Cause you still going there hit her. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. Hey, you still doing it. Should I give y'all another baby mama gem? Should I give y'all another baby mama gem? Let me show love real quick. Michael Israels for speaking the truth sent me $10. Gregory Permenter sends me 20 and says straight facts. Oh, 10, 11 trucking. I see you. Gold Phoenix says it ain't showing me what you said. Gold Phoenix, it ain't showing me what you said. For helping the rookie, send me 30 dineros. Listen, I'm gonna give you another one, and you ain't gonna like it. Stop flossing online. You can't do that. That's gone. All the posting with your Hemi, posting in the Bahamas, that's gone, bro. You can't do that no more. You can't do that no more. Well, why not? I should be able to live my life. You can't live your life anymore. Not in public. You can't. You can't post that crap on no more. You know why? Buddy mine get to the place. We celebrate. It was a celebration. We talking to him about A, B, C, D, F, G. We do a live feed. He get down the counter to the court. And what do they turn on in the middle of the court? Trucker Brown's video. They turned on his IG post. Yeah, played it right there in the court. Whole courtroom watching. How can a man say he can't afford A, B, E, F, G? Play. Right? When y'all come on my show and say, I'm getting money, I'm freaking running a league. I made $73 million on that freaking mile. They can play that in court. These are my confessions. Yeah, you confessing yourself. You snitching on yourself, ain't you? Come on now. Y'all think, listen, man. Police barely walk the street no more. You know why? Because they walk social media. You ain't no worse than a drill rapper telling on himself. Caught a body about a week ago. You can't post on the line and be stunting no more, brother. You done mess around and got someone knock somebody up. Now, if you was following the first rule of the re-education and you wasn't having all these sexual exploits, it would diminish the percentage of this happening. Well, TB, you got a kid, but I wasn't speaking that back then. That's why I know it to be true. That's how I know it to be true. Y'all don't get it. Damon Noon, 25 to catch up, says for dropping that knowledge. Listen, buddy, they play it in court. Every Facebook post you got, they play it in court. They play it in court. Every single post. You know, because you get that new sweet honey dip, right? And she want to go to the Bahamas, don't she? She want to go down to Malibu, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Jamaica. You know, because you better get up there. You get up there in your 30s, and y'all think, we different because we like lead a country like we different. Y'all go down to Jamaica like everybody else for $300 a ticket at that grass. You go on down there, and then what y'all do? Y'all get to stunting on the gram with the baby mama at home. Baby mama at the crib. And you stunting on the gram in Puerto Rico. Butt naked. Got your breast meat out. You showing your dad bod off, glistening in the sun. Or when you work hard, you know what I'm saying, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Showing bottles of Douce and Ace and all this other stuff, flossing. You laid up there doing the pimp smokes, and then you up there on that freaking cruise. Now you on the cruise, and she in the blue water. You taking pictures of her. You freaking holding her hand, and she's looking in your face ever so gracefully. You looking at her, and it's an eye, and someone takes the picture, and then she puts in the caption, "When you find a real man that really love you, you don't gotta watch your role." Blah, 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 blah. You know, the same niggerisms. Whole time your baby mama done followed under a fake account to her account and your account. And she thinks every single post that she makes is about her. So she at the crib stabbing herself in the knee meat mad. I want to go to Cabo. And you thinking everything's glorious, don't you? Felicia Quintanillo says, she sent me $10 to the Cash App and says, for looking like a box of sexy chocolates. Hi, mercy. They think I'm hot. Well. Dinner. Right? And she takes those posts that your new old lady is giving you, don't she? She take them personal. What does she do? She run down the cane and put in for a read termination, right? Because you done kept her quiet for a good 4 years. You kept her quiet for a good 4 years. But now you done messed her around and got a new girl, and don't let the girl be thinner than her. Ooh, woo! You ain't never gonna see your kid again. You know, hang that up. The rule is, for you to see your child, the new chick has to be uglier than the baby mama. You done broke the rule. Didn't. Half of y'all go lighter as you get older. So now your baby mama dark skin, and now you got this new hot young thing that's thin and light skin with pretty hair. She gonna kill you in the courtroom for that. She gonna kill you for it. Oh, you gotta get up. Now remember, in 4 years, you got in the trucking 3.5 years ago. Learned your stuff the first year, got good the second year, third year, you killing it. 93,000. You hauling hazmat like dirty broke. Making all the dirty broke money. $1,500, $2,200 a week. You done went and bought a Range Rover. You killing them. Now you around your homeboys. See, yo, what y'all don't be knowing. See, I be knowing how to get the money. You be all this other stuff. But you done slipped that one on the cruise now. You done posted it. Hey, baby mama done seen it. She go in and redetermine it. She get 24% of your income, pimp. Heavens. G-Lord, G-Lord. 24%, 30 in some states. Now you done made 95 grand. $95 grand. Whew. $95 grand. Ain't this a bitch? Now you got to get her 28,000 of that 95. Divide that by 52 weeks. You owe this every week. Your child support done went from $8,900 to $538 a week from one cruise post. Stop posting. You did not practice modesty. Get up, buddy. Give it up, especially in the great state of Virginia. Oh, yeah, they're going to hit you. Oh, yeah, I put this. But you know you got to be on your insurance, too, though. So you're going to add another $120 of that because you got to put them on your insurance. And these trucking companies charge you $145 for insurance. $538 plus $145. So you giving out that much. Once you add it all up, $683 a week. Bang! Ain't this a bitch? Look at her income times 4. You giving this month $2,700 a month. $2,700 a month. Ooh, and then of course she got that new hot thing, that new whip. I said, my baby mama told me she pulled up in the car on me. She like, my new car. I said, it's all right. She said, you paid for it, little bitch. Ooh, that hurt. Now she pull it up on you. I'm bossy. I'm the one that shut the back. And some white on white. Brand new sew-in $2,000 weave. Nails. She done slid all that extra roll fat up into that weird shaping thing that these chicks be wearing now. Woo-wee. And she gonna pull up on you with a lie. How you get this new truck? Well, you know I do stuff. I'm in business. She's a boss. I digress. You had to stunt, though. Didn't you? You had to stunt. Booso, why you gotta do my boy Schmurda like that? That's the truth. Come on now. Michael D. Israel says, shaking my head with her new man. With her new man living it up off your... Oh, you better know it. You know, she got to help him with his credit. With your money. Pressure. Then you go get the kid, and his hair ain't cut, shoes ran up. Oh, and she give you a list. I hate the list. She give you a list. He needs school clothes. He need that. He need that. After you done gave all that money. But what would the money I give you? That don't mean you ain't supposed to help her out. Don't ask me what I'm doing with my money. It's my money. Yeah. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. Pay the money. That's all you can do. Well, she can't stunt either. Lies. Yes, she can. She can stunt. She can go on cruise, everything, post on Facebook, everything. Rule don't apply to her. Rule apply to you. Dental. Rules apply to you, not her. She could be driving a freaking Lamborghini. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Why do you think she gets so mad if you miss a payment? Because that's her car note. She ain't spending it on a child. Well, she need a car to get him back and forth to school. She don't need a $700 car note to get him back and forth to school. You get a kid back and forth to school in a Honda Accord. But I tell y'all, don't be having promiscuous sex. I'm gay for that. Didn't I tell you? Don't have promiscuous sex. Don't be out here praying and spraying, pumping and dumping. Didn't I tell you that? I'm gay for that. Stop drinking alcohol because alcohol is a factor. You get loosey at the goosey when you drink that sauce. Booyah. Well, I was drunk. I was high. Don't do drugs. I tell you, don't do that stuff because I know better, bro. I know better because I used to do it all. I used to pray, spray, pump, dump, pop and drop, all that. And drink and do drugs. And when I was doing all that, I was living it up, then bang, got me. My grandfather told me one day, he said, listen, young buck, you like this girl, don't you? I said, yeah, Grandpa, I love this girl. You want to be with this girl? You love this girl. She feel all good. She smell good. Don't you? She smell good. She smell like flowers and Reese's, Grandpa. Oh, she smell good. I know you going to get down where you going to end up doing the do, right? Yeah, I'm trying to hit it. I'm telling you, I'm trying to smack it down. And once you get it, they say, don't stick it in too far. Because if you do, it'll bite you. What? What are you talking about, Grandpa? Go take your meds. You don't drill. All right. What is he talking about? Had me half stroking heifers for 10 years, little. I don't want to stick it in too far because it can bite you. See, now when old heads give you advice, it's always coded, don't it? Of course, I didn't believe him. What is he talking about? There's no teeth in a vagina. I looked it up. Didn't make sense for years, bro. I just thought it's just in the back of my mind. It's stupid. Old people say stupid stuff. Look at Michael. At the end of the day, look. At the end of the day, that's a gem, and you didn't even catch the gem. Time passes. I got a new chick. I live up north. You know what I'm saying? I got a Suburban. I'm living good. I got 22s on it, 212s in the back. Beating down the black, knocking pictures all you wall. I get a letter in the mail. I ain't even know he was born. I already got a letter from child support. And it made sense. I just collapsed at the door. Oh, Jesus help me. Yeah. You are due to be down at LabCorp in Alexandria, Virginia to take your DNA test. They don't call it, they call it something else. You get down there, they sit you in this cold chair. Everybody looking at you like, Because all of it is old black chicks in there looking at you like a deadbeat off jump. You ain't the kid ain't out yet for real. You sit in this cold chair, they swab you aggressively. Write your name down, everything like that. Then they take a picture of you. Man, this is a bitch. It's like you being booked to go to jail. Send you on your way. Now they taking out your little check. You ain't even met him yet. Ain't this a bitch? Choices. Now, if I was listening to me now, I wouldn't have been doing drugs. I wouldn't have been drinking. I wouldn't have been having promiscuous sex. Would have. 18-year sentence. Young buck don't even know what all that time mean. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? See, when you're younger, it really hurts. Because you getting a $300 check and they want $100. That hurt like a champ, boy. That hurt like a champ. I know about that, Plies. Give my boy 100 years. Dirty game, boy. That thing wild. Yeah. I try to tell y'all, hurts bad. My dad warned me not to touch them. They get hooked long before they bed. Look. You done, buddy. Some people don't believe in protection. Yeah, the best protection of all is abstinence. Well, this ain't gonna happen to me. Now, it may not. May not, bro. It may be a beautiful situation. You know, that's one of the protections that the Bible tell you too. It tell you to wait till you get married, don't it? And be with that person for death do you part, don't it? Because they didn't put in there. If you leave, that's your ass. Yeah, that makes sense, don't it? It's a good thing to live by that portion, ain't it? Because if you'd have did it who you was married to and you would have tried to keep the relationship for at least 20 years, you would never even met child support man. The child support molestation, you wouldn't even got it. You just been there. And she just spent your money in other ways, but it wouldn't have felt as bad. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen. I guess I got to tell this story again. The most dangerous thing, animal, creature, alien on this planet is a vagina. Think about it, because I think it's an alien. I hate to do it, I might do it today. To my young men, you're 21, you're just getting in the game. I hope you're listening. Open your ears. The Most Dangerous Creature on Earth by Trucker Brown. The vagina is the most dangerous creature or thing on Earth. A proverbial trap. This alien, okay, if you look at it, it looks like an alien. This alien, this alien lets out pheromones. See what I'm saying? Have to get you going. See that get you erect. It's attached to an indigenous animal that is trained to hunt you. This alien can let off a smell which gets you aroused. This alien also can take in your genitalia through a mucus gland, secrete a lubrication, that hot sweet butter juice, can secrete a lubrication around your genitalia, extract said DNA out of your testicles, harbor said DNA, incubate it, and spit out a human. That's not an alien. It can harbor your DNA out of your genitalia, incubate it, and spit out an 18-year bill. Yeah. An 18-year bill. And if you catch the wrong alien, it can spit out triplets. I believe as a man, okay? I believe, look, someone getting offended. I believe as a man, the single most dangerous thing you face on this planet is a vagina. Not a lion, not a tiger, not a hyena, not a great white shark. No, the single most dangerous thing to your life is a vagina. My friend said, well, you must be scared to scream. I'm terrified of it. I wake up screaming. Ah! Ah! I wake up screaming. I wake up screaming. Oh, oh. And if you don't pay this bill, it's spit out, you go to jail or lose your license or both. Your agreement is not necessary. I believe it was the great Morpheus that says, old boy said, dang it, Morpheus, everyone doesn't believe you have to. And thank for me that my beliefs do not require you to. It's just a flat out truth. You not believing in it is irrelevant. And Alexa, you have an alien between your pants. So you're compromised. We can't believe what you say because this alien controls them too. Yeah, it do. Yeah, it do. It controls them too. This insidious thing. You know, back in the ancients believed that the devil was in a woman's vagina, making them do sexually promiscuous stuff. Look it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if you could ever get your hands on a vagina, just hold it up and pull the lips back. Watch the little tooth come out. Yo, I'm bad though. I know I'm crazy. Why is it always the person that never has to pay the bill the one that says it ain't an alien, it's not bad? Ain't that the person that's gonna receive the payment? Ain't this a bitch? Let me tell you something. Run. If you analyze the lives of people 10 years from now, if you analyze the lives of the people, you 20, and you analyze the lives of the people that's 35, and you analyze the people who have kids and don't, look at the difference in their life. Look at the difference in their credit. Look at the difference in their stress level. Look at the difference in their body. Am I? Like the Predator. And let me tell you something. With Erica and Alexa and whoever woman's watching being quiet because I'm talking about how evil it is right now, so women don't want to talk that much. They don't feel the sting until they have a son. I need to stop preaching today. Because right now, I'm just Big Bad Trucker Brian. Until you have a son, right? And you know in your heart, right in there, I've given birth to the prey, not the predator. And you love this son. You nurture this son. You feed this son. You worry about this son, don't you? Every day. Comb your hair, brush your teeth. He gets older. He works a good job. He still comes by, takes his mama to Sunday dinner and all this other stuff. And, oh, this is my boy. She happy, everything like that. And in walks in the light-skinned 5'8", big booty, big lip, Dominican hair, smacking gum, sits on your couch and has your son wrapped around her finger or tentacle, whatever you want to call it. And now all of a sudden the mom don't like your new girlfriend. I wonder why. 'Cause she knows. She knows what's about to happen. She knows that an alien nation predator just sat on her couch and her cannon is between them big old brotherly thighs, and you so stupid. That's why she called you so dumb. You don't see what that girl doing. You get the good job, now she'll be trying to holler at you. So when you run to her and say, "Mama," and she say, "Yes, Broom Kulamalukuquisha is pregnant," and she look at you like, "Ain't this a bitch?" She already knew it coming. She knew it was coming. 2 reasons. She knows women, and she did it to your daddy. Witchcrafts can hardly bring people back to life. When you watch witchcraft, see, this is a woman not liking how it sounds here. Come on, Alexandria, don't do this. Witchcraft is seen as bad, and one thing what did the genie, the jinn on Aladdin say? He said, "Don't ask me to bring people back to life. Don't ask me to create life. But your vagina can. No problem." So it is safe to say or surmise in contrast that the vagina is stronger than the genie. I rest my case. The vagina is stronger than the genie. Because when someone else brings something to life, it's necromancy, is it not called? But when a vagina does it, it's beautiful and it's a blessing. I digress. She did it to your dad. And look, ain't nobody. Come on now, because she knows that her son is about to get abducted by that alien. Y'all ain't listening to me. Y'all ain't listening to me. Why you think Alexandria, Sherelle, So Free if you're watching but don't want to say nothing? Why you think when you sat down in front of his mama, he didn't like you? She didn't like you. I can't stand that little girl. Why you know, like, I mean, she walked through here like she's God's gift. My son is working 2 jobs and she ain't doing nothing. I can't stand the little hussy. Why you think she talk like that about you? You over here got a job and everything. She still talk bad, but she don't care. Why you think she talk like that? Why you think she talk like that? Oh, Alexandria, is that what she told you? Why you think she talk like that? Look at this. Everybody, she love you. Ain't that a bitch? She loved you, didn't she? If you could be a fly on the wall when she talking to Miss Gladys across the street, you would have known the truth, wouldn't you? Here she come, girl. Oh, my God, I can't stand her. Girl, she walk like she everything. Hey, Sherelle, how you doing, baby? I'll watch my people do it. Here she goes. She thinks she's so dang on pretty with all that blonde hair. And hey, Alexandra, girl, you looking good. And when you ain't there, she like, I told you I ain't like that little girl. Remember she said that? Yeah, y'all didn't see that. But, man, any dude who's been around a woman in that period with an older sibling has to know what I'm saying is true. It's messy in here on Sunday. It's messy this Sunday. It's messy. But y'all don't believe me because I'm a liar, right? Because I do drugs, but I don't do drugs. I'm thinking clear. The vagina can take DNA material, genetic material, incubate this material, and spit out a kid, a human being. A human being. Then with this human being, this predator can go down to the people, the powers that be, and request you be her financial slave for 20 odd years. $20 odd years. $20 years. $20 years. If that ain't a magic trick, I don't know what it is. If that is not a magic trick, I don't know what is. And me saying it, I'm bad. But them doing it, no one speaks about it. And then at the end of this whole magic trick that just happened, at the end of that magic trick that just happened, the only person that is the bad guy is the victim of the trick. I mean, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. You know, it's magic. If I trip you and the camera sees it, I go to jail. If I tell a woman she ain't attractive, I'm a bad person. I mean, little stuff. But you can spit out a bill and dangle the love of this person's life in front of his face and take all of his money and make him depressed, and no one bats an eye. Right? Opinions are like, well, you can explain yourself, Jonathan. Go ahead, explain yourself. Get out there. Come on now. Come on now. Has anybody been through this system? Am I making this up? Well, TB, why do you feel this way? Because I've been through the system. I've had time to analyze the system. I have other fellow fallen comrades that went through the system. You did better off being a junkie, because you done messed around and got caught in this system, and you ambitious on top of it. Ooh, my God, they gonna get you. What I got? 4 more years and I'm out to sit off the jaw's mouth. Yes. 4 more years, I'm done. I remember I looked up, it was 18 more years, now it's down to 4. I'm done. Ain't able to get the big beezy. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I paid my money. Done paid my money. And done paid my money. Rich Music says sex is overrated as soon as it's over. Oh man, that when it's over. He says FaceTime daddy checking in. Come on now. And the only ones that are offended are the ones that either A, don't get it, probably don't have a bunch of brothers, don't have a brother that went through it, haven't felt the hopelessness, are the predators. I don't know what type of sex y'all having, but my sex I'm having ain't overrated right now. Booyah! Booyah! I tell my cousins all the time, y'all can't afford to get a blunt. How y'all having sex? You can't afford your habit, let alone your you can't afford your habit, let alone your responsibility. Right? Am I lying somewhere? Am I lying somewhere? Sex is a very fun thing. You want to tame the beast, But remember I said, you're tangoing with the devil. No. I mean, you're literally in the devil's mouth. I'm good today. I'm hot today. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hot. Yeah. It's magically delicious. Oh, yeah. But I'm the bad guy, I'm the bad guy. Every time, bro. Ain't no way to get around it. It's me. If you are coming into this game and you are 20-something years old and you have no kids and you're a male, man, don't do it. 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 Because you're going to mess around, hop around, get out there, and it's going to bite you. I mean, come on, dog. Who watched Aliens? Who ever watched Aliens? Y'all never watched Aliens? That's a fact. The most intimate time you can have with your old lady is just sitting on the couch, cooing, kissing, and watching a movie you like and talking about life. That's the most intimate times you can have. Man, shoot, I'd be happy to be there. I'd be happy if I waited to be 30 with a newborn. That's probably a perfect age to do it. Probably the perfect age to do it. And when I have talks on here, I try to make sure that my talks can somehow nourish the soul and uplift. But we not about to sit here and act like we ain't gonna speak the truth now. And the only one not scared of this alien is the one who has one themselves. So even if they could think logically for a minute, why is everyone else scared of it but you? Well, dudes ain't scared of it. All right, tell a dude you're pregnant. Look at his face. Oh, heavens no. Yeah. Watch how the mood change. I think I'm pregnant. You for real? I be giving y'all game. Hit the Cash App. Show me love. I be giving out too much, I be giving out too much. Hold on. People blowing me up because of this video. See, how do you live without fear, Trucker Brown? How do you live without fear? Number one, be a business owner. If you're smart, be a multi-business owner. You better get your pocket boom boom. Another way you could do it is, number one, be a faithful man. Yeah, that sometimes can be the antidote. Sometimes. See, there's an old saying back in the day. No. It is cheaper. I digress. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. You think they just came up with that out of nowhere? You think it's cheaper to keep it? It was a pop #1 hit. Why? So warning in the song right in there. They know. It is cheaper to keep her. The worst thing you could be is someone to not understand what you're going into. And usually when you go into it initially, you don't understand. You don't get it. If I was to bring guys up here, which I'm about to do, I'm going to bring guys up here and ask them. The first time they encountered this alien, I wasn't about to bring it in yet. The first time they encountered this alien, this predator, did they really understand what they were walking into? I want all the males to go back and think. Go back and think. The first time. Heavy breathing. Oh, yeah, baby. You're looking so good at them bangle earrings and the high right, low left blonde joint like Mary J. Blige. I'm assuming this is like the 90s or something. Right? She whispering in your ear. Lip smell like bubble gum. You a young buck. Hot to try. You harder than Chinese arithmetic. She touching on you. I just want to feel you inside of me. That's what was told to me. She got real close to my ear. Everything's hot and heavy. I got one of her breasts in my hand. I'm only first time actually. I did it once at 12, but that was a fluke. Actually getting it around 17. I got one of her breasts in my hand.
You did better off being
and bro, I can hear myself. Your stuff ain't set up right. Listen. She had on one of them little numbers. She had on one of them little numbers, right? And let me tell you something. I spread the legs open. You hear me? and it was heat coming from in between. And see, I should have known it was a nuclear reactor down there right there. Anybody ain't know no better. It was hot. Now, understand this. She took my hand, this hand right here, slid it on down there. See? And I'm young. I don't know what I'm about to meet. Okay. It felt like hot. It's like if someone took Vaseline and heated it up to liquid. That's how wet it was. And I'm just thinking, my gosh, like, what to think? Like, God dang. You know what I'm saying? So I stick the hand in there, and she started making all these noises, and I like the noises. I'm harder than a warhead right now. Y'all don't get it. I ain't got no belt on, but my pants are staying up on me. You feel me? I'm ready to go. And back then, we wore 43s for the baggy joints, so they weren't even tight. So I pulled a hammer out on them. You feel what I'm at? And and I'm thinking, oh, no. And she in my ear the whole time. And y'all let me know if any of these sayings sound true. I just want to feel you inside of me. Hey, she grabbing all on my back and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I go to slide. I'm thinking it's gonna be hard to slide. But that joint's so wet, it just I swear I didn't even get it reached out. No lie. Because in my good Christian thought, I said, I ain't gonna do this. So I stood up like this here. With her legs spread, it reached out. Whoosh! Attached onto it, pulled me into it. Whole time I'm screaming, ah! Ah! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then about 8 and 9/4 minutes into doing this, because you got to watch, see the back, I'm hitting hood rats back then. What she say? I want you to shoot at me. That's how I got to see it.
Oh, wow.
I fell victim to the demonic, predatory, alien, extraterrestrial being that I'm now. Because when I got to the door, I didn't know none of this. Am I okay? First of all, Law, tell me, did you understand what a vagina had capabilities of doing when you first met one?
No. Not at all. Not at all.
So you thought it was just fun in the sun?
Whoo, you trying to unpack it quick? Come on, bro, with the rapid question. Dad, can you introduce me first, bro? Like,
did you pull out, Law?
Jesus Christ, I definitely did, though. I definitely did. I was a smart young buckaroo, bro.
Did you?
I definitely pulled out that.
First of all, this is Podcast or Die. That is the look. Now he done got the advertisement on his back because he getting light skin. He got the advertisement back there. That is his YouTube. Law has launched his own YouTube, hopefully to tell and spread the truth.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Law.
So now he has his own YouTube. You can go over there and hear his blasphemes. Okay?
Yeah, we dropping the real over there, and we exposing.
We're exposing them. Now my question is to you, Law.
Come on, man.
Did you know what it meant when you seen it up close? First of all, tell me what it looked like when you first seen one. When you first seen one, what was your thoughts?
I don't know if I'm still ready, man. You got to come back to me. This is explosive. Because I'm thinking about my first joint. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about the first time? What I thought and all that? First time ever. Like that sound keeps Key and Peele. First time? This your first time? First time,
sir.
First time. Oh man, bro. I was so dumb. God, I was a dummy. Let me tell you what I did, okay? I'm just going, and then we're going to break it down from there because I got to warm up into this. This is, Jesus. This is, you asking a lot. We getting personal today, okay? So
let's get personal.
This is what I do because I really liked her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I set the joint up with my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? This I had a girl that I liked. Okay, she was new to the school. I mean, butter pecan. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Butter pecan. She had the hazel eyes, bro. Thick and
Rules of deception.
all. Oh my god. She was what's the word I want? A sorcerer, if you will. So she had the hazel eyes. She was thick in all the right places, bro. Like just dumb thick. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she was the new girl.
Oh, okay. You was on it.
Oh God. And she was black. I went to a predominantly white high school, bro. So you know what it was like for me and the rest of the black scavengers. You know what I'm saying? Out there, like it's a new black girl here today. Today, right now. Oh yeah. What her name is, right? So listen, I set it up with my homegirl. She like a grade older than me. I'm a name drop. If you listening, Yolanda Atkins, you still that's the you the homie.
Dang,
You the homie. You the homie. So listen, I set it up with Yolanda. I'm like, look, I know your mom ain't at the crib. You know that?
Dirt bag.
We gonna, cause she was like walking distance from the school, right? My crib was far. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no walk. So I'm like, listen, at the school, I'm gonna have her tell her mama that she going to your crib, another girl, and y'all gonna study. She like, yeah, bet it up. Woo, woo, woo. My dumb butt. We get to Yolanda crib, right? I'm like, ooh, everything's going so right. Boom. OG drops off at Yolanda. I walk my hot self over there. You know what I'm saying? I come in, what up? You know what I'm saying? What we doing up in this junk? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want some breadsticks from Pizza Hut? What's up? We finna get the breadsticks popping, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was young, you know, we broke, you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no pizza, bro. You getting breadsticks, the side order joints. Crumbs from Long John Silver, you know what I'm saying? Your boy was dusty, you know what I'm saying? So, but check it out though. We chilling, we getting in the conversation. She knew what she was there to do. And I'm definitely not gonna name the girl. She will be nameless in this situation.
Was she the aggressor?
I wouldn't say no, she wasn't come on. Boy, I'm a wolf. What you talk? The aggressor. You know who the aggressor was. King Lightskin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. Let me put this joint on vibrate. All right. So we in the joint, we chilling, right? I'm such a fucking idiot, bro. I'm such an idiot. I tell Yolanda, I'm like, yo, we finna go to the bathroom, right? Go get me some honey. Now, what I'm gonna do with some honey? You know what I'm saying? I'm such a dingbat, bro. I'm 15. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I shellac that joint. I give it a good shellacking. Not knowing I gotta eat all that honey up, bro. Like that's just a dumb ball. Just a
Stop. You had to eat the honey up. So let me get this right. You was eating the box on the first go?
I liked her.
God, bro.
That's what we call a sticky situation.
Yo.
Listen.
This dude was ahead of his time.
I loved her, if you will. I ended up being with. Now listen to all the viewers out there. Don't look at me like, damn, Law's a slut box, bro. Eating it on the first day. Dang. But listen, I ended up being with this girl for 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? This is high school sweetheart material. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my jump. I got 2 prom pictures with her. Like, this ain't. I wasn't just eating random boxes around the hood. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me, okay? Don't do me. Do not do me. Me and this girl got two prom pictures. Me and this girl, exactly, Phil. Me and this girl got 2 prom pictures, bro. It was real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it was real.
It was real, bro. Don't play me. I'm not out here just eating random boxes at 15.
Just chipmunking the snatch immediately.
Yeah, bro. I ain't just going crazy. But I like this girl, bro. She had all the amenities, if you will. You know what I'm saying? She black. Okay, first of all, I told you, I went to a predominantly white high school. She's black. That's already bonus points. She's black. She's butter pecan. She's man cute. Hazel eyes. That's the sorcery. She's a professed sorcerer. You know what I'm saying? Professed.
Okay. And that's how you end up eating a snatch of her immediately.
And she thick in all the right places.
She's a brick.
Splickety cow. Splickety cow. You know what I'm saying? And the girl could dress. She was fly. She was fly. Okay. I got lucky.
We take your reasoning for doing it, dog.
Listen. So far as like what I thought, I really wasn't thinking, bro. I really wasn't. Like when I saw the box, I told you, I'm such an idiot, bro. I just got the shellac. Listen to the random box. See, I knew they was gonna do that in the comments. I don't care. You guys are trolls. You guys are absolute trolls. You're disrespectful, first of all. Okay, you guys are disrespectful. But I expected that. I don't care. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's real nigga activity. It is what it is. I already know what time it is. That's why I say we getting personal. We got to really unpack this thing. But I was an idiot, bro. I wasn't thinking nothing, bro. Honey is like
super
very
sticky.
This is a very concentrated material we're working with here. You know what I'm saying? Honey is extra concentrate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm talking about I shellacked that thing. Bro, she got the time of her life because you know how long I was down there cleaning that mess up? At 15 years old, not knowing what I'm doing, bro. It was
because you don't know. It's an on the job experience. You don't know.
It was horrible, bro. It was horrible for me. It was horrible.
So you didn't enjoy it?
No, I'm an idiot. I messed up. Do you mess up something that you? Do you enjoy things that you mess up? Like you know you did it wrong. Like it's not an enjoyable experience when you know, like, uh-oh.
No,
we wasn't prepped. Wasn't like no hot rags just on standby. You know, we was in the bathroom, so we had to pull some weird maneuvers.
Stop right here. I want you to stop right here. You were in the bathroom?
I told you that to kick the story off, bro. I hollered at Yolanda, like, listen, we finna go to the bathroom. She like, okay, I see what y'all on. I made a play for the bed, but she wasn't having it. Yolanda, you the truth. Hey, you was cool, but you wasn't that cool. She wasn't giving up that bed. She like, nah, you're not doing that in my bed. And you damn sure ain't getting in my mama's bed because I will get murdered. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if there's honey all over the bedpost. Like,
yeah, I would have definitely messed her joint all up. You know what I'm saying? I'd have messed that joint all up. So listen. I hit her like, yo, we're going to go to the bathroom. She with it. I'm like, okay, you the real MVP. Go get me some honey. She look at me like, honey? Ooh. What you finna do with that? She could have at least told me, because she a year older than me, and I don't know what I'm sure she had been in more activities than me. She could have at least told me, like, a dab would do. A dab will do.
Less is more.
Bruh, she let me go. Like, I just jumped off the cliff, bro. I jumped. It was horrible. It was so horrible. A bottle of, you don't even do that on food. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing besides like tea, or I don't know. I think some people put honey in their coffee or whatever the case may be. That's the only time you take honey and do like this.
Right, you get generous with it.
Yeah.
You supposed to have did that with some moderation.
Yeah, you don't do that with like your chicken. You don't do that with like your
man.
chicken or your food. You know what I'm saying? That's like you only do that when you're using it as a sugar substitute or something like that. So I
Right.
just overdosed on the honey tip, bro. It was
10-11 said, "Did you have a stomach ache after?"
bro. Nah, bro, but I tell you this. My lips was numb,
Oh,
jaw locked up. It was pressure,
Tough.
my boy. Bro, it was pressure. Locked my jaw up. I was down there for a minute, my guy. I'm like I say, but that locked the deal in. That locked the deal in.
Oh
That
yeah, you was
showed-
our favorite customer after that.
It was bro, customer. I was the owner. You know what I'm saying? Ownership. What are you talking about, customer? That was my junk. I told you I was with her for 5 years, bro. 4-5 years.
That's solid.
Ownership. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in, bro. I got the contract. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting that. It's a wrap.
That's a whole lot of truffle butter activity.
Oh my God. And boy, was it truffly and buttery, bro, with all that honey. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience.
Oh, man.
Taught me a vital lesson, though. Taught me a vital lesson.
What's that?
A dab, a do. Preferably do your finger like this, preferably. And
Yeah. You gotta do the teaspoon measurement.
don't do this. Don't, bro.
Oh man.
It ain't a hot dog and ketchup, bro. Don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
A light glaze, not a sauce.
A light glaze. A dab will do, bro.
What I would like to say is that we have confirmation that Law has been light skinned his whole life. Like this
man.
this is a light skin. Let me tell you something. My
Nah,
first
bro,
time,
but-
I had no idea what honey would have even meant, let alone tried to use it.
Bro, see, y'all missing. You missing the point, and the people out there, y'all missing the point, and y'all being disrespectful. What was it? Y'all being disrespectful. Did your stomach hurt after? Yeah, Yolanda probably did want the honey. You know, shout out to Yolanda. I think you did want the honey. I think you did. I think you thought I was about to line Jones outside of the bathroom and just knock them out one by one. I don't know what the. Maybe I was going in there to be the resident honey dip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but going into the situation, I was not educated enough, and I ended up with a sore jaw and some numb lips.
Later in your life, did you think back like, man, I was playing it dangerous? Once you start really getting hit with the repercussions of it?
Idiot. I was an idiot, dog. But like I say, do I regret that day? No, of course not. Hell no. It was a learning experience. It wasn't enjoyable, but looking back, the memory definitely was amazing still to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Phil.
And I locked her in for years.
Oh man.
You know what I'm
Phil,
saying?
you are somebody who has made very famous mistakes in trucking. Tell me that the first time went better than trucking went.
It was absolutely horrible. I've made famous mistakes, period. It's just I've been crash dummy in the front half of my life.
I'm gonna be,
Just period.
I'm gonna
Say
be
just
real.
period.
The first joint I hit was not as attractive as Law at all. Like it was.
Yeah, my joint was a baddie. My first
How
joint.
about you? How about
Bad.
you, Phil?
My situation was a bit different. See, the young lady that I was involved with, we met when we were 13 in middle school. But part of the issue was she wasn't from my hometown. She had family that lived there and would, pop through during the summer or whatever. And that was pretty much the front half of our relationship. She ended up eventually moving down to where I lived at. And I want to say I was 18. But I was a very sheltered kid. Like I wasn't very mischievous. I wasn't very attractive either. I didn't get a lot of play from the young ladies as I grew up. Just
Come
being
on,
honest with you,
Phil.
I didn't get saucy until after high school. So
Mm.
yeah, by this time I'm starting to feel myself. I got me a vehicle to slide around town in or whatever, and she was a grade behind me. So this particular day, because she had been, because me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared of it. I was scared to get up in that thing, but
You was scared.
yeah, I was shook. I lived a very sheltered life in my early years, but this one particular time, she just kept pushing, and I said, all right, cool. I was like, I'm gonna pick you up from school or whatever, because this was like her senior year, and I had already just graduated. And this particular day, we ended up skipping school and staying at her folks' house, and it was a disaster.
What messed up about it? Like, how could you mess it up?
Didn't know what I was doing at all. Didn't know what to expect. None of it. It was just bad all the way around the board.
Oh, let me get this right. Hold on, Phil. Hold on. Stop. Now, it sounds like me and Law seen a pornographic film or two
Oh no, I knew nothing
before it
nothing.
happened.
Nope,
And you didn't see a dirty flick at all?
didn't see nothing.
So did you not even get the mechanics of what was about to happen?
I had the gist of it from learning about it in health class, but at the same time, I knew nothing. I knew nothing.
So your dismount was off.
Oh, it was horrible. Horrible.
Jesus.
Couldn't find a rhythm. She getting aggravated. And it was just like, all right. Let me tell you, it was so bad. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. It was so bad. She told her mother about it, and then her mom was trying to coach me to fix the situation.
Whoa!
Wow.
Phil, come on!
That was the worst moment of my life. It was horrible.
What did her mother say to you?
Oh, she did it's okay.
Oh God!
And yada yada. I was just like, fam, I can't go out like this.
So Law saying you should have had that honey work.
Oh yeah. When I doubled back, I guess you could say my ego kicked in, and I was just like, I gotta redeem myself. I can't go out like that. And I don't know what light bulb flipped the switch, because I didn't do any research after the fact. But it was just like, it was one of those, you learn very quickly what to do and what not to do in your experiences. And when after I doubled back, the game was changed.
Phil,
The game was changed.
Listen, I'm not gonna stunt on either one of y'all. You know, I was stealing my stepfather's pornos and hiding them at like 9
facts.
years old, bro.
Facts.
See, back in the day, your dads, they always had that dirty little bag in the back of the closet. And back then you couldn't hide them because the VHS tapes was like this big.
Right.
And he had like a duffel bag of dirty stuff back then. And I stumbled upon it one day, and I'm going in there, and he's like, man, go get the woo. So I go get it, thinking I'm going to get the video game. And there's like the video game bag he brought home, and then there's another bag. So I pick the first bag up, something falls out. I remember the name of
We
the
all
video.
do. We all do.
It was
I'm
called,
gonna give you mine.
it
my
was
story.
called Ass Without a License.
Yo.
I'm thinking, what is that?
What?
Yes.
What? That was your John, huh? That was your John.
I mean, I had never seen nothing like that. So first of all, I knew this is wrong. Hide it. So I picked the other bag up, walked past my room, tossed it under the bed, like slid that joint under the bed, kept going. One foul motion. I get back, everybody going to bed, boom. Now I had the TV, the RCA TV, where it was a 20-inch, and it had the VCR right in the bottom of the joint, a combination jammy. So what I would do is, when everybody went to sleep, I would just sit up like a creep and
Yo.
watch this video. Dude, first of all, I watched it like it was a feature film. I didn't know that you supposed to. I watched it from the beginning to the credits. Like,
Oh, it seems my pipes have busted, sir.
Yo.
I'm here
So-
for the service call.
I'm telling my cousin, like, I got a dirty movie, but you know what? The story sucks, dude. Like, it's not a good You know what I mean? Like it's whack, and it just stops and goes to the next scene. So my cousin, who's a little bit older than me, is like, "You got the video?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, bring it over here." So we bring it over there, and then we all watched it in a group like dirtbags. Dog. We just sat there like watching it.
That's how it happens. That's how it always happens, bro.
It was
It's like
just so it was
we
a
all got the
dirtbag
same
affair.
story, bro.
That is hilarious. For me, it was my uncle, because whenever I would come out to Texas, he was at the time was because he was young himself. I think he might have been like 19, 20 at the time. He stayed with my grandparents, and he had like a bunch of PlayStation 2 games, but there was this one case that was a little different.
Oh, so you had the DVD era.
Oh man, yeah. And I did it on accident. I'm looking for what game is this? Click. It was
Man.
never bad. Was never
What did you
the
think
same.
when you seen it?
It was just utter shock. I didn't know what to believe. I was like, what? I was like, people do. What is he do? What is this?
Wow.
I'm confused.
Yo.
This is wrong.
Wow.
You doing that to her? What's going on?
But you kept
Wow.
watching it.
No, that scared the crap out of me. I stayed away from it for the longest time, and then I had another uncle that, God, see my family, I ain't gonna get into that, but I had another uncle that exposed me to some stuff, and I started learning, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, uncles
Oh,
are
that's been
dirtbags
like-
by nature, dude. Uncles
Oh
are
my
dirtbags by
God.
nature.
Yeah, they the dirtiest.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
one that's like, you want to drink this beer?
Yeah,
You
cousins.
never tried a cigarette?
Yeah.
Give him one. Get a little nigga one. Give him one.
I say
Yeah,
I say cousins are probably the worst, and then
Yeah.
uncles are like,
Second.
yeah.
One of
second.
my
Dirt-
aunts gave me
just
my
dirt
first
bags,
drink, and it
bro.
was a Four Loko. About killed me. I was like, I'm never drinking again. I want to pass out, but I can't.
Jesus Christ, man. Now, the first time I tasted beer, it turned me off. It tasted terrible, bro. I was picking up a drink because I was notorious for just picking up any cup and drinking it. And one of my peoples was over there, and they had a big old cup of some type of beer. Probably was Heineken, because people thought Heineken was dope back then. That was like high class or whatever. So it was so cold that the joint was frosted on the side. So I was thinking, oh, this is a big cup of Kool-Aid. So I got it, and I took like 2-3 serious gulps, dude. It was like, goop, and I was just like, what is this? And he seen me, watched me reach for it, and he said, I bet you never drink out of somebody else's cup again. And I've never had a taste for beer, ever.
That's the thing about beer. You have to force yourself to like it until you really do. There's no way to like it out the gate.
Yeah.
You just got to force yourself to keep drinking. Then eventually you acquire the taste. But it's just like, at first, it just sucks. I was like, this tastes like a Sprite with no sugar. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, to this day, I'm just not a beer guy.
Yeah, it wasn't good to me. It wasn't. So I just was like, ugh, that turned me off of beer. But the first cigarette I ever got was 9 years old, and it was from my cousin Mark. And he was like, "We gonna smoke this cigarette. We gonna go back here and smoke the cigarette." And we stood in a circle and like passed the cigarette around. Like it was that serious.
Yeah, it was. I think it was me, my cousin, and I can't even remember the white boy's name. We passed that score around like it was a blunt in a dirty, decrepit basement. Like we just,
Y'all just
it
dirt
was
bagging
just,
all
yeah,
the way
just
around.
scumball. Just a scummy
man.
situation, bro. It was just scummy, dog.
That's tough.
Dog, I
Just
learned.
being some secret dirt bags.
No, the first time I smoked marijuana was 11. My cousin Mark again. I was like, we didn't know how to roll it. So it was real loose. It was like loose and we hit it. Then I didn't get high the first 4 times. And then about 12 years old, it was like, yo, we gonna smoke some weed again. I'm like, I'm cool. Because at this point, I'm not scared of it because I'm thinking it doesn't get me high. Number one, I wasn't hitting it right. So then I'm smoking and one of our older cousins was like, man, you wasting that shit. And I'm like, what you talking about? I smoke all the time. You know, I'm a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Breathe in. All right. When you're done, you say, smoke it. Now open your mouth and breathe in. I was like, I took a big old drag, though, like off a movie. And then I opened my mouth and went, and coughed myself to death, bro. Oh, that shit just, it was like it was burning, like,
Yeah.
and that was the first time I got smacked. And I was high from 12 to 24 years old when I quit smoking weed. All through high school, middle school, the whole thing. I just stayed high the whole time. I was high in high school. We smoked during the lunch break. Whole shit.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Nuts.
That's about
said-
right.
I had a brief stint with it, but it was because of a female. She would get me high and abuse me. It was a bad situation. It was such a terrible situation.
Jesus, people,
Phil,
we are
Phil,
unpacking today. We are really unpacking.
Phil,
I've had a lot of trauma in my
Phil,
life, man.
You go through.
You
those-
got drugged and raped.
Yes.
That's so.
Hold on, let me get
horrible.
this right. First of all, nothing's better than high sex. But did she look good?
That's the bad thing about it. She really did. But the box
God.
was phenomenal
You were high, bro. How do you know if the box was phenomenal or not?
because I kept going back like an idiot.
So how did she introduce it to you? Like she was just like, "Yo, have you ever smoked weed before?" What did you say?
No, it was just like she was a friend of a friend. Like the place, it was like 5 people living together in this, sub trappy type house. And the friend of a friend, we were just chilling one night, just sitting around drinking, cracking up jokes, whatever. Next thing you know, it's in rotation. It gets rotated to me. I'm just like, I'm already drunk, so my judgment's off. I'm like, yeah, whatever. 30 minutes later, I'm in her bed. And this went on for like 2 months until I almost got her pregnant. After that, I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. You trying to kill me.
Hey, she was a profound sorcerer, bro.
Yeah, she was a legit predator, dude. Like that, dude.
Yeah, that
peep
was-
game, peep game. If you'd have did that, you'd have been a dirtbag, dude, for doing that.
Yeah, you would have been on somebody's list, bro. Some type of sex offenders list
Exactly.
or something for doing that.
Phil, why
Exactly.
does the worst stuff happen to you, dog? Like I swear to God, bro.
Hey, I have yet to figure it out.
That's
I'm
crazy.
just getting
bro.
better at avoiding problems.
I can
That's
just
horrible,
picture,
bro.
I can just picture Phil in there, just and her on top of him, and
Oh
she
my
not being
God.
attractive. Oh my God, bro.
It was tough.
Sounds
That is-
horrible, bro. That sounds horrible.
It was
Sounds like it was on a Lifetime movie just like a couple
Right.
minutes ago.
It really could have been, man, because it was.
Was
That
she
was-
big? Was she big or small? Or?
No, I mean she was a short, light skinned girl. I mean she was a little on the chubby side, but it's just the face region wasn't doing it for me.
Oh my God, what do you remember any of the weird shit she said to you? Like, do you remember what was said to you?
Yeah,
I would
man,
love to
she
know what was said to you.
She was crazy, bro.
What was she saying to you?
Trying to think anything specific I can remember because it's all a haze. Like I know it happened,
He
but
was
I'm just like
he was high, bro.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
expect
she
him to remember that trauma? He was high, drugged.
I know it happened, but it was just
He was
like,
drugged
and then
and raped.
what was so bad about it is, which I know this is going to offend some people, but supposedly she was supposed to have been involved with only females until I came around.
So a stud raped you.
Well, no, she was a, I guess what you would call a femme, but she was messing with a stud, and then her and the stud broke up, and she started messing with me.
That is crazy, bro.
And this all happened in like less than a week. It was nuts.
So she
Wow,
was a-
bro.
So
Your
how
first
in the-
encounter. This was your first encounter?
No,
No,
no.
this
No,
was-
oh, okay.
no. This was
okay.
well after.
It still don't matter, bro. How old was
Yeah.
you?
I think I was 19 when this happened. This
Oh,
was
that
just
ain't
before I
bad.
was.
Nah,
getting
but
ready to
he
be a
has no
truck driver.
experience. So
No,
you know,
no, yeah, I was-
experience wise, he was behind,
I
bro.
have no remorse for a 19-year-old. Sorry. Oh well. Nah.
First of all, why is a
how I
lesbian
felt about
abusing
it.
you? You must have had nice soft facial skin or something, dude. And
You-
she-
you
I guess,
deserved it.
mean, I was in shape back then, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
hey,
You
it was,
deserved
a
it,
bad
bro.
deal.
Law, you can't say that. You can't.
Yes,
say
I'm
you
sorry.
deserve-
At 19
well,
years old,
because-
I have no
look,
remorse. You knew what
I
you were
wasn't
getting
doing that
into.
with my life anyway. I was just working a regular 9 to 5 AT&T, spending up all my money in the streets. Wasn't doing nothing about nothing. I didn't get my life together until I started truck driving. Honestly,
You get on that horse, you gotta ride it.
or if she gets on you, like I
look,
That's all I got to say. You was 19 years old. Listen,
It was
I have
bad.
no.
yeah, but if, you know what? But if that was a girl, you wouldn't be saying that.
that's true.
I hate
You
that
would-
double standard, and you are absolutely right.
It's-
Yeah, of course
it's
you
the
wouldn't
truth.
say that. It's crazy because if it was a girl, you could start queuing up the horror movie music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
background, dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Like it just. But as a
In a
guy
world
talking
where cheats
to a
are taken on the
guy
regular.
from one dirtbag to another, I have no remorse for you. At
So,
19. At
Go.
15, I only had like at 14, 15, 13. I have a little bit like if you under 13, then like that's
And
awful.
honestly,
That's
it
horrible.
came about because I had very low self-esteem in my early days, so I was very easily peer pressured into different situations. I ended up over there because one of my so-called friends, which first of all, she was a pothead, she was a stripper, and then she was selling drugs on the side. So
God
it was just the wrong environment to be around.
You think?
You was around a super hustler, dude. Like I know dudes that would have married that chick.
Apex. She was an apex predator, nigga. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we met mutually because
I like
we
her though,
did,
just from all the attributes. I like her.
Yeah, like I seriously would have dated her, like if she was doing all that when I was young.
So here's the thing, though. I didn't date her, but I dated all her sisters
How do you date all of her sisters?
because she hooked us up.
So the apex predator, she was just
Knock it all, move to the next one.
what do you call it? Prearranged marriages, basically, with all her
Pretty
sisters.
much. Yeah.
Phil, I never feel bad about my life when you talk, dude. I really don't, bro. Because it's like the worst stuff happens to you, man. It's like, God.
Yeah, you should start like a counseling type deal, like where people say horrible things that happen to them during the day or at some point in their life, and you just be like, listen, just one up them every time, like you'll be okay. Trust
Were
me.
you molested by a 6'5" lesbian when you were
I've
19?
I've been to therapy for some of this stuff, man, because it was some traumatic events, man.
Jesus, bro.
Bro, you got to man, I know that when I was 16 I was messing around. I used to get the bop from this joint. She was mixed, and we tried to do it a few times, but I don't think I really understood the whole front needing to be wet to get in because I couldn't get in. And I guess she was you know what I'm saying? I was
You
just
was
smacking
trying
against the
to
wall.
dry socket that joint.
You got to prime that lawnmower.
I didn't know all of that, and I wasn't particularly into her to be honey dipping her like Law was doing. So I just
a dab a do.
I just was getting the ploppy toppy from her for a while, and then I started. I think around 17, I started hitting chicks that was like 30 years old, and that's when I really got my stride right. That's when it was like, because they were teaching me like, yo, to do this, like chill out, and, you know, this is how I like it and all that. Then I would take that sorcery back to the people my age and blow chicks' blow little 18-year-olds' mind. Like, no, watch this. Boom, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm real in the streets. So it was more fun that way. But as an adult now, I'm 35. I do not have any. I think anyone who does that with like a 17-year-old, you're sick. Because right now I wouldn't date a chick under 26 years old. I just couldn't do it.
I feel you.
Date, and that's all of the above, or just like flat out, just even.
No,
Sexual activity.
I don't even think I like people, man or woman, under 26 years old. I just don't think they're good people. I really don't.
Yeah,
Not
but you
enough.
ain't gotta like somebody to have sex with them. What I'm saying is,
most people don't.
You talking
I
about
do.
dating, or you do? Okay, well, that's
Yeah, I do. I'm the type of person, if I don't like you as a person, I'm not sharing my genitalia and health.
So
with
what do
I'm not
you
gonna
think? What do you think is a healthy age? Like just sex, not dating. We ain't talking about dating. Dating is a larger, that's
Right.
that's a commitment.
I think me as a
If it's
30s
grass on the field, play ball.
No, that's disgusting and pedophilic. I think
Yo.
We've all heard that one in the locker room a time or two.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to
Yeah,
come
that's
for young
horrible.
people, Miss Fabulous. I just think that it's not fair, as experienced as I am, to be dating someone that's like 22, 23 years old. I just don't think it's healthy for them.
Stop saying dating. Listen, what do you think as a person
Okay, I gotta
talking
break
to
this down.
another person? Because you want to unpack the dating part.
Listen,
I'm not
listen,
talking
listen,
about that.
Law. I've never had a one night stand, ever. So when you keep trying to separate it, there is no separation for me. I've never. You understand? I've only.
I
been
hate
with,
this guy.
I've
He's
never had a
just
one-night
Captain
stand.
Responsible. I hate him.
Because my thing is, even if you're just smashing and grabbing like Light Skin McGee here does, or did, because he's not doing that no more. But
No.
even if you do that, you still can get hit with the responsibility. So I don't separate it.
That's
You
true.
can smash and grab and end up in an 18-year situation.
Always the extreme.
Yeah,
bro.
even the ones I won.
How
off,
is
we
that
were friends at least
extreme?
First.
That's so extreme, bro. That is not. You could take the proper precautions. You don't have to worry about smashing and having to do an
Nah,
18-year bid.
I gotta
know what
like
I
you at
mean? Like,
least. I gotta like you at least.
Yeah, I got at least like you as a person. It's like this. Let's say I'm with a bad
Nah.
joint. Let's say I'm with a bad joint, right? And we walking outside, and she like steps over a bum and be like, "Oh, those people are degenerates. They're terrible." I'm not having sex with that person. Like, you're what? Someone should
I'm
just
not-
get rid of
listen.
all of them. Like, whoa.
Listen. I'm only having sex with one person now. You know what I mean? But when I was a savage, I didn't have to like her at all as a person. I don't care who she is, as what's inside. I don't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just,
morally
I just like the way she danced. Like back in the
I
day, it was just
morally
like,
and idealistically disagree. I think that's wrong.
Me too. Honestly,
you think that's wrong too? You never did that though in the past.
no. If like I said, even the ones I won off, we were at least friends first. Like, I mean,
Oh, no.
it might not have been like a multi-year type friendship, but I at least knew them for a couple months or a couple weeks.
Hold on, Phil. I think Law was a legit dirt bag, dude. Like, I feel like he
was, bro. I was. I mean, I am a reformed dirtbag. Yes, this is facts. I was a scumball. Yes,
All right, I'm gonna say my number.
but I was with other scumballs. It wasn't like I was just like.
I'm gonna say my number. To date, I've only had sex with 13 people in my whole life.
I don't like you.
That's moderately low.
I don't like you.
Phil, go ahead.
6.
Dang.
Oh, I
Including my wife?
definitely don't like you.
No, I was the one from my childhood. Yeah, I went back to that for a hot minute. That was blowing the back out of that thing. But yeah, the sisters is what really ran the number up for me.
So
And all the rest of them I had an actual relationship with.
So, hold on one second. Everybody be quiet. Dun dun.
We definitely not doing this.
Can
Never.
you give us a round?
I don't even have a number. I would be honest. I don't even have a number.
Wow.
I don't know.
Are we doing this
I'm
today?
gonna be honest and say I don't know the number. But if I
Okay.
had to guess, I'm still not telling you what the number. I'm not doing that.
All right, so we're gonna play a game here. Okay, is it over 20?
We're not doing it, bro. It's not
Is
happening today.
it
It's
over
not
30?
happening. It will never
Is
happen
it
for you, my
over
guy.
40?
I plead
50?
the fifth. I plead the fifth, bro. Stop going up with the
60 people?
relax. Because I see you just ridiculous. I know where this is going.
75. 90? Really,
Listen,
bro?
stop it with the Will Chamberlain activity, all right? Just cut it out, all right? Just knock it off, bro. Y'all
You're
two
You're
niggas,
really gonna
yo.
let's get to 100 long.
hey, y'all
100?
two niggas is
He
y'all
look
two
nervous,
niggas
Phil.
is
Look at
looking
him.
like I'm not nervous at all. I'm
Look
just
how
not
nervous he looks,
stupid.
Phil.
Listen,
nervous he
y'all
looks.
two niggas is not finna get up here and look like and look like TD Jakes, the good, clean, wholesome pastor. You know what I'm saying? And then I come up and I look like Ron Jeremy, the porno slut. Nah, bro, it ain't happening. Cut it out, boy. Red boy smashing them all. I mean, yeah, I was a wild guy back in the day.
Man, I ain't
I
trying to be
used-
funny, but it's something about y'all military cats, man.
It's
They
always
hit
them,
y'all with
bro.
some extra testosterone or something.
That's what I
Y'all
was
boys
about
be
to
at
say
you.
too, bro. That's what I was about to say too, bro. Y'all got to give me a little bit of slack, bro. I was in the army.
Because
man.
I got a bro that was an ex-ranger and he got an easy 300.
How can we give you slack if you don't share the number with the crowd? Like,
I'm not, bro. I'm not. It's not.
okay,
happening.
120.
What is wrong with you, my man? Why you keep throwing out these Will Chamberlain?
Let me tell you why I keep throwing these numbers out, because if you don't never say something, that means it's safe to say it's higher than that.
That's not true.
Who
I
are you
could've-
looking over?
I could have stopped you a long time ago when you were doing like
40, 50.
20, 30 or whatever the case may be. And be like, yeah, it was around there. I could have did that. I could have said this. I could have said that. I'm not saying the number. I'm telling you, I honestly don't know the number.
This is literally the most dangerous podcast.
When did you
on the
stop
internet
counting?
right now. That's a good one. Hold on. Before you say something. Bam. Go ahead.
I don't know. Probably sometime in Korea. I don't know. When I was in Korea, I didn't count anymore. I've been to countries, bro. Like, you got to cut me some slack, bro. I've been to different countries.
How can we cut you slack if you ain't gave us a number to cut slack on? Okay. Let's do it this way. Don't say the number. Give us a roundabout between 350, 450. Give us a roundabout number.
I have 3 children. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Yo,
I have 3 children.
So since he can't say what
four stepkids.
If you can't say the number, we're gonna have to say it's over 100. That's more.
You could say whatever you want.
I have to say.
I did not
it's
say
over
that.
100.
This is for entertainment purposes only. My man is definitely trying to put the sauce on it. Like,
oh, look how the women is coming at you.
I don't care.
Probably over 50. Why he don't want to say? Yo, this is so dope.
I'm not even going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. If I probably hit her. You know what I'm saying? The chick that said that, I probably hit you. So I mean, I don't know. Where you stay, sweetheart?
Chicago.
Because I've been there.
Yeah,
No, she don't.
I'll say
She don't. And you know what's crazy? My numbers in Chicago ain't like crazy like that. Because every time I was at the crib, I was in relationships for the most part. So my numbers at the crib ain't like retarded.
Was hot boy and abroad. You was just living life.
but you can't. You got it. Like I said, you got to cut me slack, bro. I was in the military,
bro. But I can't cut you slack without a number. So right now we have.
You don't need a number to show mercy, bro.
We have
you don't
to
need a number to show.
If you can't tell us a number, we have to assume this.
It ain't no 200-300 heavy. Relax, bro. Jeez, relax,
Yo, they
bro.
are going in on him right now, Bill. Jesus Christ.
I know my waves is purling, bro, but relax with that Will Chamberlain, John. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm crispy today. You know what I'm saying? Your boy tatted up. You know what I'm saying? I know they see it out there.
Why does Law always fall into the trap every show, bro?
Every show. I got to. Why wouldn't I?
The alley is at the bucket.
And this look. This is
entertainment purposes.
This is women. This is how they always go to the next level. Why y'all gotta go to the next level like that?
Wifey know the number. The question though is,
does she care?
No. What's her number?
Ooh.
Her number could be higher than mine.
Cause you know
why
what?
Y'all try to pass judgment on me.
You know what? He's right about something, Phil. Why haven't no woman said their numbers since we've been doing this? The men have been sounding off with their numbers. Where are the women's numbers?
Sneaky.
What J. Cole say? She say 4, you got to multiply by 10.
Listen, I don't call my show Podcast or Die Trying for nothing, bro. Because I could die doing this, all right? Like, I really get touchy. I let it go overboard. I don't care. Listen. I don't care. I don't care how people feel about it. If you don't want to hear what I got to say,
yeah. Hold on. Where'd she go?
It is what it is. I can't.
Shape World, drop your number.
Yeah, it's almost probably over 50.
He took that salty.
No, I didn't, because she could be one of the 50.
Man.
Hey, drop the number if y'all ain't scared. Hey, they not gonna say it, but they keep getting the comments are hilarious, bro.
Who is quiet?
That's why he can't say. Why I can't say? That's Erica, right?
Mm-hmm.
Erica's so messy with me, bro. Why does she hate me? Like, why do y'all hate me so much?
Because both of y'all like.
Why y'all can't say that I was 19? You a nice, fair-skinned African American woman. Why can't you just say? He probably got like 16, 17, you know. He dibbled and he dabbled a little bit. Yeah. Why y'all automatically look at me and go, Will Chamberlain?
Dirtbag.
Yeah.
Because we know how you Army boys get down. That's why.
Look at Magic Johnson up there.
Y'all ruthless in the streets.
Yeah,
We can be.
y'all army dudes, especially with the barracks rats. Like I heard the sex is just thrown around.
But don't nobody talk about the army dudes. Don't nobody talk about the army girls.
You right. You are right. They be out here getting into.
Ran through.
I have seen it. It's reckless.
Apex
just-
abusers. That's a fact.
We just automatically just go over to like, man, they see that. Let's just be honest, okay? Let's just throw it all out there, okay? They see the cocoa butter skin, you know what I'm saying? The nicely shaped goatee, the non-smoker lips, you know what I'm saying? Straight teeth. I got a crooked one right there. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna ignore that. They see the straight teeth, the pearly whites. They see the waves busting, getting seasick, and they automatically think I'm hitting everything in the sea, man. And it's just like,
Dude,
come on, man.
let's be
I
real.
can't just be a good guy, man.
Let's be real, Law. Let's be real. If you were a good guy, you'd just spit out a number and said 15. But
No,
your
because at
your
this
inability-
point I'm
your-
embarrassed because Phil said 6.
I know.
Put the screen on Father Flager over here. Yeah, him, this guy. Put it on Pope John Paul the
Like I
third.
said, I was late to the game. I had a sheltered life. I was raised different.
I hate you. You're a
Dirtbag of the
scumbag.
year.
Yeah,
Hold
he
on,
is a
hold on.
scumbag.
Look, and she a gangster. Bang.
Oh, she hard.
Pressure.
Fitting lies. You know you gotta double that and then add like 4 or 5 depending
Don't
on
do
what
that.
city
Why
that-
she-
You got to, bro. With females, you got to. You have to double that and then add 4 or 5. Okay, let me ask this question, and this is what's gonna seal the deal. Shape World, have you ever been married?
Mm.
If you never been married, that 15 is definitely capped.
What do you mean it's cap?
It's capped because if you're not married, if you're not in a committed relationship, and I do mean at some point it's got to be some type of financial commitment in that, what's stopping you from getting up with the card crackers and the dope boys and the scammers and just, dipping and dabbling a little bit? Because women do this for more than just sex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they do have their emotion into it. But to be honest, they have so many other different benefits in having sex. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all just emotion for them. And any
Do you think
woman
they do it
that
for
does-
lifestyle shopping?
of course, they do it for one, looks, okay? Because they know woman gonna have sex with you if she's not sexually attracted to you. All right. 2, emotions. So once they like you and already say, okay, yeah, I could deal with that. They actually like you, so they get their emotions involved. But let's talk about all the other reasons. That's the normal stuff. Let's talk about when the car no due. Let's talk about when they need that phone bill paid. Let's talk about when they just messing and they want to have a good time. They just being messy, so they get up with the car cracker or the dope dealer or whatever, and they know when they with him, they gonna have the time of their life, but they got to give up a little something. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, they have all these reasons. Now, for you being a female and acting like you a nun and you was just a saint the whole time, well, good for you, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you.
Bro, you sound a little salty because her number low, bro.
Nah, I just know you got to double it and then add like 3 or 4 from like.
Yo,
If they're
Phil,
from Houston,
Phil,
if they
what's
from
your-
Houston to Chicago, you got to double it and add like maybe like 3 or 4. If they from like
Phil.
Atlanta, like you
You
gotta
ain't letting me
almost
go, though.
triple that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Phil,
If
can
they
you
from
give us
Atlanta, bro,
He won't
stop
let
with
me
the
go.
15. Where you from? What's
He is upset about this number.
Shit, bro. Where you from, baby? I
She's
had to
from
look
Houston,
at her now.
Texas.
No, she not.
Yes, she is.
She said that.
No, she's
No,
from
she-
Houston,
we
Texas,
know who
bro.
she is.
We
Yeah,
know who
she-
she is. She got a YouTube and everything, bro. We know who she is. She's
Yeah,
from
double
Houston.
that and add like 4, 5.
Don't do it.
So
Yo.
15. She probably like 34.
Yo,
Hold on,
About
Phil.
34,
Phil. Can
Yeah.
you give us a diagnosis of Law's
Oh, my
mood
God.
right now?
Hey, all my guys in the comments, is that facts or not? All my
What's the
guys in the comments. I don't
diagnosis,
want to
Phil?
hear from Pope John Paul
He's
whether or not
going
that's a
off.
fact. Okay. All my guys in the comments though, real quick.
this seems
Is
to
that
be
true?
this seems to be a trigger for him for some reason.
Then she said never married, and she butter pecan looking. She looked like she got a little bit of bright skin on her. So maybe she did hold out for the highest bidder because she,
Shape World is a hustler though. She's about her money.
yeah. So some women, I ain't gonna, Her number could be
But
real.
this is my problem with your argument, Law. How you gonna throw a high number on her just because that girl not married? That's wrong, dog.
Because I know women, man. I know women. I'm not no dummy. Like, I know women.
She could be an anomaly like me.
Yeah.
I don't have like my family is not like male dominant. It ain't a bunch of men. It's a bunch of women.
Mhm.
Like, I have more women in my family on my mother's side than I do males. So the female perspective in like knowing women, and not saying that all my cousins and aunties were sluts. I just know how they get down. I just know women. I know women. They have friends. You know what I
That
mean?
don't count.
Like, I know how they get down. What's deaf not? What she mean deaf not? Oh, that's not facts. You a woman. I ain't asked you. I said fellas. Get out of here, fellas. Get out of here, sweetheart.
She's another anomaly.
You lying for the rest of the
She is out here hustling.
Fabulous trucker, go back to the pot in your stick and get to whipping up your witches brew, because you're a sorcerer too. Stop it.
I'm gonna let him talk all that Joe. He don't know that she's a YouTuber. She about to drop a diss track about this dude.
Man, hey, hashtag podcast ODT on that junk. I don't care. She's a sorcerer, bro. Who believe she practices witchcraft? All right.
Yo, you are tripping, bro.
I'm not.
Don't do her like that, man. Come on.
Practice witchcraft. This ain't me being
Law,
don't make it a me and her thing.
Law,
this is a me and female. No, I don't.
Law, why you get Law? Why
you going in like this, man? This is nuts.
Because it's the truth. Because I want all the people out there to know the truth.
So you don't believe? I mean, God, bro, like this is
they're sorcerers, bro. So we're gonna sit up here and really y'all gonna Pope John Paul III me to death, and act like we don't know women are witches, bro. Are sorcerers.
Oh, I know firsthand. I've thoroughly been experienced to that. But they ain't all like that though.
Listen, bro.
Listen, Law, you gotta chill, bro. Like,
they all got that stick, bro, in the big pot.
Cauldron.
And then they get the spoon. I ain't got no spoon here. They get the spoon. They sit that junk, and then when a drop of it hit the ground, boom!
And the green smoke comes up.
They all got it. Now, sometimes they don't get it right, and sometimes you slip out of their clutches. But for the most part, when they whip that joint right, ain't no getting away, my man. They're witches, bro. Women are taught differently from men. Men from the jump, and we all know this, and we could get into this real quick. We could get this out of the way real quick. Wow, everybody like, no. That's a lie. Law is just tripping. He tripping. No, listen.
Law is the resident bad guy here.
Yeah, bro, it is what it is, man. Because I call a spade, whatever, bro. Listen.
He's so salty.
Hey, look, I'm with you when you're right, but today,
you
come on, bro.
Today,
oh, you was with me when
agree.
we was running way stations together. Now you want to jump off the truck.
Hey,
whatever.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I'm with you when you're right, but today,
I ain't tripping. You know
Yo, how Phil just leave you like that? Dog?
Yeah, no, he jumped smooth out the jump.
Look,
like he ain't even come out the door. He barrel rolled out of that little compartment on the Peterbilt's joint, right by the bed. Like he just popped that joint, rolled out.
Hold on, dog.
the sleeper door.
Yeah,
this is the segment of the show where we're gonna let the people call in.
Oh God, here we go.
Now, if you call in, make sure you send your money because I know that y'all are gonna cuss. So I'm not gonna let you in if you don't send the money. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
Listen. I want to say this because this is what it turns into.
5 minutes tops. Y'all not gonna be on here for 35 minutes just talking people to death.
This is the attack law portion of the show. So let me say this before we get into it. Okay.
Please come in and attack law. That's really what I want y'all to do.
So listen, this is what we're gonna do here. Okay. First of all, I don't care. I want all the smoke. All right. Let's just get that out the way. 2, don't come in here acting like y'all ain't a bunch of witches. All right.
Listen,
miss me with that.
Mr.
Right?
You didn't send your money, Mr. Willis. We're waiting on you. Come on now.
Cause I'm gonna chew you up. If you come in here and try to act like all these women
You know he's
are
Army too, though.
nuns. Who?
Mr. Willis says I'm waiting on him to send his cash
Yeah,
app
he
right
gonna
now.
come in here and agree with me, flat out, facts, guaranteed.
He gonna come in here and they about to get you, bro.
Listen, if he was in art, he better support the troops. Hey,
What you what? What the sense does this make?
let me straighten that John out because I was looking. Know what I'm saying? There you go. There go my
Big
soldier.
money grips. No,
Slam
I'm
the
trying to
Cadillac
juicy
dog.
No, don't do
There
that.
go my
Listen, go
Slam the
ahead, Willis.
Cadillac dogs.
You said
Hold on,
what?
let me pull these people out. Let me pull them out. It's just you, Willis. Can you tell us what type of dude Law is?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you who Law is because I feel like we pretty much the same. He ain't going to admit it. He ain't going to admit it.
Right.
Military guys, no matter who. Okay, now I won't say all, but majority of the military guys who are dark skinned or light skinned, we all the same. When we in a club, military, we hoes. We ain't going to admit it. We hoes. My body count, I lost count. I don't know what it is. It's more than my wife's though. I know that for sure.
So hold on, let me get this right. Because whatever you say on here, I'm gonna attach it unfairly to Law. So go ahead and give us a number. You think you lost count around what, 50?
Let's see. That's my first year numbers.
Oh crap! Let me bring them in and mute them so we can look at them. So your first year numbers is what?
50.
Jeez Louise.
Now my second year numbers, when I really learned the game from the OGs in the military.
Like Law.
It doubled. I'm talking about it was like 3-4 a week. That was on a bad week.
So you saying Law, who spent 25 years in the military, he's least at 1,000? No, you muted. I muted you on purpose. I muted you on purpose. I muted you on purpose. Go ahead. Keep on going, Willis. Tell us the real.
I mean, at 25 years, I wouldn't think it's that much. I mean, I had to settle down and go ahead and just settle down with one woman because I didn't want to catch anything. Because like San Diego, I ain't trying to go back for a good little while. Because it's like I said in the previous lives, I never gave no female my real name. I never told them I was in the military. None of that stuff. So one night stands was one night stands. Whoever came from that, I mean, I could have an undocumented kid out there somewhere. It was just a way of life.
So this is what you and Law was doing.
There's no telling if I have an actual kid out there. I don't know. It was a one night stand. I was drunk. She was drunk. It was a one night stand.
I can't. But so why was he up here acting like he was all holier than thou a minute ago?
Now there are some good ones out there. I mean, I was picky when I went out, so I ain't just go out there and stick the Slim Jim in any soggy bean juice. I was kind of picky when I went out. So for one, I didn't go over. No disrespect to my black women, my black queens, but I didn't go for anyone that was darker than me. That was one thing. I went for the Latinas, the Hispanics, the Asians. I did hit some light skins, but if you like anyone else darker than me, I didn't go for it.
Why?
I don't know. I just wasn't attracted. It was just something about it. No. The reason why is because every black girl out there in San Diego that I met smelled like some fucking. It smelled like burnt weave, popcorn.
My
and
God.
fucking, I don't know. That's why I really went for the dark skin ones. Light skin ones, they had a good scent to them. I mean, when I went out, I had like fucking $200 cologne on. I had all this stuff. I had the best Jordans on, some clean shoes, best fits. I was clean when I went out. I had the fucking Cuban links. So I'm like.
And you saying the dark ones with some mud ducks is what you're saying.
I ain't gonna say that because I respect my black queens. But I just didn't go for the ones that were dark.
No, don't listen to Law. Go ahead, put it on out there. So you didn't go for nothing darker than you because they smelled like burnt weave.
Popcorn.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, Willis. Willis, all right, you said what you had to say. I got to see what Law's going to say. Hold on. Law, we got a good insight on who you are as a person here. We already said that whatever he told us, we're going to attach to you.
Bro, listen.
So he said for a week. My gosh.
That's a lot of fluid.
And you wasn't dealing with dark-skinned chicks because they smell like burnt popcorn, Law?
He went too far with that. That was volatile. That was flammable right there. I ain't touching that. I'm not touching that dark skin joint. I like dark skin joint, so that's not. I don't understand that either, too. And this is the other thing about I don't understand the discrediting dark skinned women. They got the most perfect skin, bro. Like, let's just unpack that for a second, bro. Do people really realize that most dark skinned women had the most perfect skin, like no flaws, no chips, no, you know how you can go look at a car, no dents, no chips in the paint at all, just candy, just flat black candy. I don't get that, but it is what it is. You like what you like, bro. I'm not mad at him. You like what he like.
No, he said it in the nicest way, I guess you could say.
Nah, yeah, the burnt popcorn, that was a little too much, bro.
But your number, though, he told us that he knew on good authority, you personally was doing 300 at least.
I cannot claim or deny any of this information.
Hold on now, Mr. Bennett. Mr. Bennett, we're waiting on your cash app. We're going to let Mr. Bennett in here and give us the real authority on this. Mr.
But I
Bennett,
told you
big
once,
boy soldier. Why are the soldiers calling in on you, dog? Why?
Because they here to support, bro.
He did
talking
not
about calling
support,
in on me. They're not calling in on me.
He did not support your numbers at all.
I didn't give no numbers to support.
Well, you told us 100. He said
I didn't tell you no 100.
He gave some credible evidence.
He's a horrible person.
He said he got the game from his OGs. You're an OG in this business.
Exactly. Mr. Benet, we are waiting on your cash app, and we're going to go from there. And let me tell you something. Mr. Benet, he going to come in here and tell the truth.
Listen, that's way right. Too fly. Okay, this message is, we don't hate you. We don't hate you, okay? We don't hate you. Why is it always? It's always the extremes with you and TB, man. Y'all perpetuate this topic, this controversy, should I say, if you will. Y'all perpetuate this.
Okay,
right?
hold on.
And you use examples like John Paul III in the bottom picture. You know what I'm saying? And see, he say 6 and be like, God, he's so good, clean, and wholesome. Why can't I just find a Justville? You won't. Nah, that's what you get.
Rare commodity.
All you women out there that think Justville is just so wholesome. Too bad. He's taken already, for one. And 2, you're not going to find one. Nah, he's a unicorn. Get over it. Good luck. You're not going to find one. If you do, he's going to cheat on you.
Mister, we're not listening to this slander. Mr. Bennett.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Ain't too much, man. I was trying to update some information on that Cash App, man. But
no.
I was listening to the topic, man, and young boy was doing some serious garden tooling, man. I mean, let's be real. I spent 13 years went to quite a few different countries, seeing a lot of different people, man, and I only had one my whole 13-year career, man.
Wow.
Thank you.
Only one, man. Because I was in during a different time than young boy, and they was cracking down, man. And I didn't want another sexual harassment briefing. Them don't be 3-4 hours long, man. I don't want to sit through that.
So 13 years you was in. What year did you come in?
I went in around 2003.
I came in 2001.
2003.
And you just had the, hold on, first of all, Mr. Bennett, you just had the wherewithal, the discipline, the goodness of a person just to be with that one person the whole time you were in.
No, I was a garden tool deep down within. I can admit it. But I was older when I came in, so you know, I didn't leave the street and the meet in the street to come in the military and get more. I was on a mission. My mission wasn't to get cheeks; it was to get the experience and put something on my resume.
Let me ask you another. Let me ask you.
Conviction.
Let me ask him.
Honorable.
Let me ask him a couple
Discipline.
questions, bro. Because all messy boots over here is trying to do is slander me. Okay. All right. First question would be, how old were you when you went in the military?
So I was in my mid late 20s.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you were older.
Mid late 20s.
Yeah, you was probably the oldest person in your basic training, correct?
It was about 3 of us there.
About 3, yeah, that sounds about right. It's always like about 2 or 3. So you was like the older guy. Those guys were idiots. They were young kids, and you were.
They was there throwing it out though, man, doing AIT. Them young girls.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
They was throwing it out there to you, man. But
yeah, I was
you can't bite the cheese, man. I didn't want to bite the cheese, man.
I'm Randy Moss, so you know what I'm saying. I can't help it. I got good hands.
Look, man. As soon as they got mad at you, they was reporting you, man. And I couldn't take that.
So when you went in, did you go in as a PFC or what? Why did you go in?
No, I went in as a regular private.
Private, okay.
Regular private, man.
Hey, Law, he's just a good guy, man. Like I don't see how you're trying to.
But one of my supervisors, though, she was a second lieutenant. I had a lot of females that I was around, but you know, I'm already a black man, and I'm kind of, you know, above average size for my height. So they always say I look angry and all that stuff. So you really can't do with so much.
So let me ask you another question. When you first got in, when you got done with, what's your MOS?
56 Mike.
What's that? Communication?
Chaplain assistant.
Are you a chaplain's assistant? Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You brought a chaplain in.
But see this thing. Most people, they can associate with what I do, but they really don't know what my job entails.
No, I don't. But listen, it's definitely. At the end of the day, though, you are a man of the clergy, bro.
See, that's what people get it mistaken, because my job doesn't require any religious affiliation at all.
I know that.
You have to be willing. You have to be willing to pull a trigger without hesitation, and be willing to be a personal bodyguard. Those are the 2 job requirements, and you got to be neutral among all religions.
But
I do believe, but you know, I'm a man first, man. They don't.
I know. I mean, we know pastors out here that's putting up Will Chamberlain numbers.
Oh man!
But this is also the we got to form this right, because people would think like, okay, he was a soldier, this, that, and the third, but you definitely were not in the same settings as an infantry guy. You're not.
No, not really.
How many people was in your squad, and were they all chaplain's assistants? Because I don't know anything about that.
Oh no, man. I was attached to a regular unit, man.
Regular unit, and what was in your unit though? What kind of unit? Communication unit? What?
No, you talking about doing basic training?
No, I'm talking about regular duty station where you could really put up numbers. You're not doing big numbers in basic training.
Distribution and supply.
Okay, supply.
We was running off the port. So
at where? Eustis or something? Where was you at?
Baltimore.
Where were you stationed? In Baltimore. Yeah, see, you had a regular joint. It's a little different than what I was doing. You know what I mean? And what that young man was doing. Your job and what you it's a whole different. It's a different animal.
But let me
you gotta admit that.
Let me dive a little deeper into what I did though. My job required me to have direct contact with every soldier all throughout the day, anytime. So I wasn't bound by you have to be at this spot and do this. No, my job was to go around and basically check on the morale of every soldier. So I had formed kind of intimate, certain relationships with a lot of female soldiers.
And he didn't dirtbag it, Law. He didn't dirtbag it.
You had intimate, relation, or should I say, you had direct contact with these soldiers on a religious level. It was that factor is still in there. So it makes it way different. They're not coming to you off top. And don't get me wrong, there's quite a few dirtbags that use that shoulder to cry on, or that religious thing to play on and put up numbers on the board. But for the most part, if I was in that job position, I wouldn't use that to get where to put up numbers.
But what it really wasn't on a religious basis, because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. My job, I didn't look at it as a religious job. I was there to do what most people won't do. I'm gonna shoot first. I was good at what I did, hand-to-hand combat and killing. So I wasn't really there to provide you a shoulder to cry on. No. If you came in to talk to my chaplain and you was suicidal and have homicidal thoughts, believe me, I would have, man, all she had to do was whistle, man. You was gone. I was gonna take you out with no problem, soldier not. Right? Because that's the one thing every chaplain is assigned as a personal bodyguard. And as soon as something happened, that's the first question the 2-star or the 1-star general gonna ask. Where was the assistant? Because that's their line of defense. And I took it personal, man.
I can't even allow myself to even get messy with this subject.
Sure you can. Get messy. I'm messy.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Shoot, I'm gonna tell you like that. The one joint I had, she was a chaplain assistant too. I can get real deep into it.
That's one joint though. I mean, like I get it,
but
and I understand.
But it was in the office. It was in the office with the doors unlocked most of the time. And
God dang, bro. Yo.
I'm not gonna go too much further into its classified information.
Right.
What I seem to get out of this whole thing, because I'm the type of person that I don't like to be messy, but it just depends on if you're a good guy.
No. First of all,
if you're a guy that's just like to, be a garden tool out here.
First of all, let's just unpack this, okay? Mr. Bennett or Sergeant Bennett, whatever. Well, you're not in currently, right?
No.
Okay, so Mr. Bennett, first of all, let's just unpack it. Was attached on a pretty much a chaplain's detail or a religious detail. Now, whether or not he did whatever he was supposed to do, is still the job entails is he assists the chaplain, and the chaplain handles, all of that talking people off the ledge or whatever religious issues, or make sure that you have the right information to go and praise your God, or you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. He handles the religious aspect of the military. Okay, that's one. Okay, he was attached to that type of detail
as a personal bodyguard.
Yeah, as a personal bodyguard, you know what I'm saying? But he's guarding somebody that sole purpose is to make sure that they can practice their faith safely without any retribution. You know what I mean? Anything happening to them. They can safely go somewhere and pray and, do what they got to do religiously. Yeah. 2, Mr. Bennett also went in the Army and he was way older. If you go in and you're middle 20s, every cat that you go in the Army with is like
18,
17, 18,
19
is old. You know what I'm saying? So if he's 27, he ain't got nothing in common with these kids. He was a man. They were kids. I went in when I was 21 and they were goofballs to me. You know what I mean? These were kids, children. Like they didn't, no responsibility. And
they had it hanging out there though.
Now, 3. You separate somebody that's 27 going in with a stable mind in comparison to somebody like me or Mr. Willis that went in and we were young Thundercats. It's a big difference, man.
I had an older chaplain, man. I had an older Catholic chaplain that once a week we would have a meeting, right? And like once a month he would come into the meeting and say, "Oh, I did it again this morning." We'd be like, "What?" He said, "I accidentally walked into the women's shower." Every month he would come in with a story like that. He'd be like, "I did it again. I walked into the women's shower, but I didn't see nothing though." Like, huh?
Listen, people.
Accidentally.
Look, constantly he would say that.
I need y'all to give me a second. Let me pull some people out here. It just sounds like Law was a dirtbag. Like it doesn't sound. anything else.
God.
There's a lot of reasons why and all of this. I'm not interested in no reasons.
I know you want to get to the mess. I can't get
Facts
messy
to the
with him.
facts.
Let's
I can't get messy with him though. Like I
got a
like,
lot of respect for him.
This is my
yeah,
problem
I got
with
a
you.
lot of respect for him, so I'm not gonna get messy with him.
This is my problem with y'all. He's telling you he isn't the religious guy. He's the bodyguard. And y'all keep trying to throw that clergy stuff onto him. He ain't in the clergy. He
No,
just
it ain't even
protects the
so.
clergy.
It ain't even got nothing to do with the clergy. I just respect him as a person. That's why I'm not gonna get messy with him. He's a good guy.
Okay. That's dope. Well, I'm messy. Y'all was out here slaying and praying, pumping and dumping, dropping and popping. Okay, and according to the days of old, do not have promiscuous sex. Not just because it's a religious thing, it is not beneficial to your life and trying to reach what you're trying to get to reach to. You are literally taking chances with disease. You're taking chances financially.
The extremes. The extremist strikes
You can
again.
literally lose your leg having sex. Like, it can be amputated. The point is this. You need to make sure you understand what goes behind this act. That's the point. And it sounds like Mr. Bennett understood. Now, Willis and Light Skin McGee, they was just slaying and praying. We got to hear from our incumbent, Phil. Phil, what do you think?
Man, I mean, hey, the facts are the facts. It's just the record is clearly showing there's a distinction. and Mr. Lowe, like I said, I'm with you when you're right, but I can't live like that, my guy.
Y'all got to go sub to Law's channel. What's the name of your channel, Law?
Podcast.trying. You got to search. I'm a newbie, so you got to search my name in podcast.trying. It'll pop right up.
Listen, nobody. Let me tell you something. Only 2 people wanted to call in on this. Nobody wanted a piece of this.
They don't want it, and you know what I'm saying. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because once we start doing that, you scared them. What's your number? Come on, bro. You don't do that.
I mean, get a number.
No, don't do that.
Me
bro.
and Phil were open and honest with the group. We gave our number.
Father Flanagan and John Pope III. Yeah, John Paul.
I will say, if there's any ladies that are still around, I would like to hear some perspective from you. So please,
They're
please
not
chime
calling
in.
They're liars. They're
Stop calling
lying.
women liars on here. Don't call them
No,
liars,
I'm
bro.
not. I'm not. I am not gonna stop doing that.
Hold on 1 second. We got to hear from Willis. 1 second. Willis, go and give us the truth.
I'll go ahead and speak for the military women on behalf of my perspective. I went to the club with military females, submarines in general, marine females. They ain't no saints. They the biggest ones out there. Out there in Gasland Quarters, Orange County, Los Angeles. No matter, like, the 2 females, I ain't gonna put the names. I ain't gonna expose them. They were the biggest ones. I thought
So
my
the
body
women-
count was high. Their body count is higher.
Wow. So you saying the women
Now,
out
I
here
ain't-
just...
Now I ain't saying that all women, but like military women, they ain't no saints. I'm just telling you that from a fact. I'm talking about I went to the bar. I told her I was gonna go to the bar and get something to drink. I came back. She gonna dance with one nigga. Oh no, my bad. She gonna dance with one guy, another guy. I'm like, okay. I mean, she doing her thing, and then she started making out with another guy. I'm like, really?
So it just ain't all
Now we rolled
on
together,
the men.
but when we was, it ain't just the men, because we went together. We lived in the same barracks, but we didn't go back to the barracks together. I knew that for sure.
Wow.
They ain't no saints.
So it ain't just the
We
men.
went out probably like almost every weekend. It's probably like 2 weekends where we actually went back the same time together.
Listen,
They ain't no saints.
bro. Listen, bro. I love the messages. I love it when the females comment. I love it, bro. I just love it. I ain't gonna lie. Because and it ain't got nothing to do with them being females. It's the perspective that they able to open up. Like the interaction with the female is always best because it opens up something in me. I don't know. It just wakes up the dragon.
I have a level of scumbaggery that I want to uncover too.
Go ahead, Phil. Please do.
Please, Phil. Please.
Can we in your heyday? Was there? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but it's an interesting topic to talk about. The infidelity that goes on within that community.
Are
What
military
community?
dudes cheating?
Oh, military community. Got you.
Yes, the military community.
Our military dudes.
Okay, military people. Why are you so hard on the
Thank
women?
you, bro. It ain't
God,
hard on the
dog.
women. You trying to be messy with the guy, bro. I'm not having it. Okay. I'm here to represent my guys, bro. You're not gonna throw us under the bus like that. Our military personnel,
Yes.
yes, infidels.
Mostly the men.
dog.
Go ahead.
Oh God, listen.
Did
Let me
you
tell you a
mess with
story.
some infidels?
Let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you a horrible story about a person. There once was a person. I'm not even gonna put a gender on it. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you add that up. There once was a person. While they were at home doing absolutely nothing with their life, their partner was overseas fighting a good fight in the war, in the desert, fighting for our freedoms, fighting so we can have a
Oh
vaccine,
God.
fighting so that we can have food and freedom of speech and the right to vote and all of these beautiful things that we have in America. You know what that low down, dirty nothing of a person was doing?
What?
Any and everybody on the base.
No, I can't believe that. Come
And then
on.
when that other person came home, guess what happened?
He found her.
Why's it got to be him or her? Why you putting a gender on it? See, you knew what happened. That dirty, filthy, low down, backstabbing thing got murdered. Do I feel bad?
Oh, you are doing too much today.
I didn't say yes or no. I just said I don't know.
This
That's
dude
tough.
is hot today.
I leave
dude.
that to you
Jesus.
out there, people. Just, you know what I'm saying? Now, a tragic what's the word I want? A tragic event is a tragic event, no matter how you take it, whether you don't see nothing wrong with it or you do, it's still a tragic event. So I'm not gonna shake that on how I felt about her murder. Or should I
You
say
said her. You just
my
said
God,
her,
you
bro.
know, the cat's out the bag.
Yo.
So party one wasn't okay with the Dear John and Jody.
No, he
No.
said her. He
No.
just said her, bro. He said
No.
her.
Listen, okay, cat's out the bag. She was a filthy skank. Let's go.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? But you want to constantly bash the soldier, and I'm not having it.
Yo, you gotta chill, bro. Once again, podcast or die. Follow Jason Law on his new channel where he's being ridiculously
Yeah,
reckless,
I'm-
bro.
Listen. Now let's just be 100, okay? It happens, and you ain't even got to be a soldier, but just that environment is something with the responsibility of the job that it entails, everything that it entails, long hours, and just being in the trenches with other male and female counterparts or whatever. Things happen. It's just a lot of trust issues you have to get over just with the job, and then let alone being in relationships. It can wear and tear on any relationship, whether that person is in the army or if they're the actual spouse in the situation. Because at the end of the day, that woman had needs. And was she a scumbag for doing it while he was? Yeah, she was, but she didn't deserve to die. And that's just being 100. She definitely didn't deserve to get murdered, but she still was a scumbag. But I don't think I pray to God that nobody else has to deal with that mental anguish of coming home and, you know, having that happen. It's a tragedy, to be honest, in all honesty. But
Listen, people. Listen. I've been on here with y'all for 3 hours. It's been one debauchery after another. It's been one terrible thing after another. This is what I want y'all to do. Don't do drugs. Don't have promiscuous sex. Hold on one second. Don't do drugs. Don't have promiscuous sex. Don't use honey on your first go because you don't know what you're doing. Don't drink alcohol, okay? Now I've been up here with y'all for 3 hours, man. I
Listen.
got to go.
Listen, can I address something, bro?
Go ahead, Law.
First of all, what was the topic of the show?
The topic of the show: all truckers are bad fathers.
We didn't even get into that, okay?
I talked about it an hour 30 minutes before you showed up. I already
You
handled
was listen.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
as soon as I got on there, Law's a whore. Like, come on.
no one said that.
You
All
did.
we asked, this what happened. You got defensive because
Father Shenanigans didn't help my case at all today. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let him go with that because usually Phil is my number one guy, my ace in the hole. He left me hanging. He barrel rolled out of the sleep of the day.
he told the
Hey.
truth.
He barrel rolled out of the sleep on me today, but it's cool. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? It is.
We told our numbers, and yours was so far over 300 that you got offended. I want everybody to take that sound bite and that be his number from now on, Mr. 300. You was so far over
God.
300 that you got mad, dog, and you started lashing out at the women commenting and stuff. We didn't tell you to do that.
Bro, I didn't lash out. Okay, all right. They're witches.
Phil, did you
There
lash
was
out?
some reaction and some retaliation.
It definitely
Definitely
was,
is.
bro.
Because women always do that, bro. They try to make you out to be the sinister and don't claim they shortcomings ever. And I don't like that, bro. Because we got men in here and we've witnessed it in the comments, saying their numbers, saying what they did, admitting when they were wrong and they grew up and learned and got better. These women try to act like they always saints and woo.
But
we're the bad
when
girls.
one did, you didn't believe her.
Yeah, when Shape World said, "Okay, I'm at 15," you was like, "BS."
Times what?
See what that's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, this is going on my IG immediately.
So
I
listen,
need people.
So listen, bro. First of all, okay, we didn't talk about our all truckers bad fathers. I didn't even get to say how I felt about that, but we're gonna move right along.
Well, we know
got
you're a great
into
father.
we got right into the infinite. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. At least I can get that from Phil. I'm sure TB would never admit that because he's just a messy piece of filth. Okay, TB's a filthy scumbag. All right. So now moving right along, we're gonna get past the father thing because I didn't even get to get into that. But far as the women, and I'm talking to you out there, all you females out there, listen, I get it. Okay, you guys are sorcerers. You guys are witches. It's your job to whip up the pot of brew that you constantly keep stirring. You put in all the different scams. That's an ingredient. Lies, deceits, makeup. Oh, makeup's a big one. Let's throw that makeup in there.
What?
Let's throw a waist train in there.
Wait a minute.
Let's throw some filters. Let's throw some filters to some pictures. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw, y'all whip it up. And I ain't gonna lie, you're absolutely right. We're the idiots that keep drinking, and we fall for it, and we love it, and so just keep whipping it up out there, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Keep whipping up your witches, bro. You sorcerers are good at casting spells, and we're gonna keep falling under your spell. And it is what it is. And I'm out there. That's all I got to say.
What's the name? We can't say Phil's new channel because Phil's been BSing and he ain't got as far as Law did. Law has his stuff handled, and we don't know what Phil has going on. So, Law, tell us where your channel is. What's your channel?
It is Jason Lawrence Podcast or Die Trying.
Do you have the link to drop in the chat while they're here?
Come talk. Yeah, I'm on. Let me do that.
Stuff not together.
I'm gonna throw. I ain't got the link. I didn't have it on deck. I am unprepared. You're absolutely
Way
right.
Too Fly says whip it. Yo.
Listen, fellas out there, you want to talk to a master sorcerer?
Oh, Two Fly's a master sorcerer.
Two Fly is Maleficent of this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even understand the old word he just used.
That's a Harry Potter reference.
Levioso.
Listen. If witchery came in levels, Two Fly would be Broomhilda or somebody like you. You know what I'm saying?
Fabulous the Trucker says,
the Wicked Witch of the West.
Fabulous the Trucker says, I hear a bunch of man, they on you, bro. Why are they on you so hard, bro? They're on you.
if you call your hex and voodoo curses and excuses, then I guess we got a lot of them.
You know what? This one needs to happen. I may do a live later, and I'm gonna try to get Faith, Way Too Fly. I'm gonna even try to get Shade World in on it.
He trying to get me jumped.
And I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna back out and just let Law handle it.
I'm gonna handle it too. I'm gonna handle it. I'm
cheating
going
to
to
the wolves.
handle it. It will be
I'm
handled.
about to leave, baby. I can't call in now. I'm about to leave.
Yeah, I gotta stir it up. Don't worry.
Let me
We got
find-
our own channels. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over to Two Fly. It ain't even got to be on podcast or that trying. Come on over to New Regime Two Fly. Go on and set it up, Two Fly. You got enough subscribers to go live. Let go. You know what I'm saying?
You saying she shook daddy? You hold on. You think she could handle being on live with you and you telling the truth like that?
She's a master sorcerer. Can I handle it? Okay. All you people out there, y'all need to be worried about me. She's the witch. Okay.
Dude, why did I get the link to your channel faster than you? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
This is the links to Law's channel.
Listen.
Click the link, sub to him immediately because he's about to get beat up later on.
Listen. When me and Two Fly get into this thing, pray for me, bro.
Listen,
she has years of spells. She's gonna whip it up on me, bro. All right.
The fabulous trucker and Way Too Fly. I need to get with y'all after this. I'm gonna shoot out a live that's gonna be over all the channels, and it's gonna be called The Great Debate. And I'm gonna just leave Law in there with them. And if Phil wants a part of it, Phil could be there to mediate probably, because Phil is a master ducker. He ducks all problems. Look.
And I want all the smokes.
And she's spicy. Put a date on it.
Jeez.
She got a spell whip. Listen, pray for me, people. Two Fly got the listen. Some see you adolescent witches. Y'all pot is this big. Y'all doing a little stir. Two Fly is whipping that joint. You know what I'm saying? This how Two Fly get in her pot.
She got the industrial jaw.
She got the industrial cauldron
with the big dumb bonfire underneath. You can't whip that on the stove. Two Fly cooks outside, all right?
On a furnace.
You can't cook that junk in a kitchen, all right? Two Fly whipping that junk. It's on a bonfire outside in the middle of a scary forest preserve somewhere, okay?
It is 3:00. We'll put it in the 6s. It needs to be the night show. It needs to be 6s and 7s. So we're gonna put it later on. I'm gonna set the whole joint up. We're gonna pull the call in. If she allows people to call in, it'll be on her. I'm not gonna have no part of it because I'm such a good dude. And I'm
get up out of here.
I got to go, people. That is Law's link. Hit it immediately. Sub to him. We got to get him to 1,000 subs. We're still waiting on one.
I'm going to expose all these sorcerers, one sorcerer at a time. People hit the link so we could get them out there, so we could call them out. I'm here to help. Okay.
And look. Now he got the young one saying, "Teach me your ways, Two Fly." I'm
listen. See, she finna get the jumbo pot. I told y'all, bro.
I'm Audi 5,000.